Good morning. How are you doing? I'm fucking tired. My house is trashed. And my camera is not sitting right. My camera's gonna fall. Give me one sec. Don't do that today, camera. No. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. I love technology. Good morning. Welcome to the most fucked up place on earth. How the fuck are you doing? Dude, I think I OD'd on sugar last night. I literally ended stream and went to sleep. I quite literally ended stream and it was like 6:30 at night and I went to sleep and woke up at 10:30 at night, ate a piece of pizza and went the fuck back to sleep. I think I slept like 12 hours. Sugar killed me. I don't normally eat sugar, man. That was so much sugar yesterday. But I think Zach liked the cupcakes because he literally brought 2 cupcakes to bed and ate them on his stomach like watching a movie. So that's a good sign, right? They were good, Mike. They were fucking sweet. Like, I honestly prefer the cupcakes without frosting. I just don't I've never been into sugar like that a mass amount of fucking sugar. I mean, literally, frosting is just sugar and butter, and it's just so much sweet. Like, my tongue actually felt raw after the stream yesterday from tasting everything over and over. The sugar, like, ate a layer of my tongue off. I don't know. Sugar's crazy. No, Zach doesn't imbibe. Zach doesn't do anything. He's like, doesn't drink, doesn't do weed, nothing like that. He doesn't like to not have his brain, which I totally respect. And it means more weed for me. On that note, happy Faded Friday. Cheers. Holy shit. Dude. 2 years, almost 3 years. My God. Thank you. Cheers, everybody. And happy Faded Friday. BDO, I can't, they're not under warranty anymore, unfortunately. So, like, I know what's wrong with them. Hold on, I'll show you. It sucks. It sucks. I have to buy a new. I found out what was wrong with them. I'm grateful it's not the headphone. I shouldn't bitch too much. I just am so broke and like I have so many things on my plate right now I need to pay for that I cannot do headphones right now. But yeah, it's the cord. So thankfully, because they're IEMs and they're really high quality, everything's like a separate part. So the cords come separate from the actual headphone drivers. And it is right there. That one split right at the fucking apex of it. I don't know how, but this cord has become severed, right? Just barely severed right there, and that's why that headphone's dead. But I went to the Campfire site and they have they have a ton of different cords to pick from. They have all different cords to replace it with. So it's not like I have to replace the whole headphones. Thank fuck, because the headphones were like 600 and something dollars. But the wire is like hundreds of dollars. So I'm just fucked for now. I've got too much. I'm seriously like, I hate talking about money. Money is the shittiest thing in the entire world. I hate money beyond reason, but I'm like beyond stressed out right now. It's just too much. It's like all these cons. I still haven't been able to get fucking tickets to go to Paris, and that's like in a month, literally in a month. But the tickets are so fucking expensive because it's like vacation time for Europe, so everybody is going to Paris that time. So the tickets are dumb. And like my keyboard broke and my headset broke and it's just too much. I don't know. I'm drowning a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, David, what are you gonna do? Wait, Solipsis, what happened? I watched a video where they show the right way to eat a cupcake is to break it in half and turn it upside down and make a sugar sandwich. That's what we did yesterday. That's literally what I taught Zach how to do that yesterday. I don't know if he knew how to do that. But yeah, that's the like if I don't do that, I scrape the frosting off. I just don't like frosting. Sarah, I love you. How are you, love? It's not the expensive part. No, the wire's like $80. I mean, it's expensive because it's a nice wire going into nice headphones, but it's not nothing near the price of the headphone. Like The actual drivers of those headphones, like the actual IEM of them, that is the $600 part, that technology right there. The cord is not too bad at all. It's just I have a lot of other things I need to do first. It's overwhelming. It's okay. I spent like $200 on clothes today because I managed to convince some charity fund thing to give me cash. Fuck yeah, Pitsy. Good for you. That's another thing. I haven't bought new clothes since I was like in high school. That's one thing that's been on my list for ages. Like, I have underwear that my mom bought me when I was like in my 20s that I'm still wearing. Like, I need new. It's just money sucks. Why does everything be money? Fuck. I need to learn how to make underwear. My mom just bought Aerosmith's last tour tickets. Oh shit, were they crazy expensive? Just out of curiosity. I don't know if Paris is still on fire. I mean, wasn't it like people of Paris were protesting and setting shit on fire? Wasn't that what was happening? Not having a plan is the plan. Dude, David, that's an amazing plan. Maybe you'll actually do some Lego. Aloha, namaste. What up, Jeff? How are you? It's prep for yard sale day? Oh, fuck yes. What's on your docket and not radar? Wait, what? It's a lot of wires, right? There's a bunch of different wires. You can get like different lengths and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming BDO. I totally get it. Yeah, I've looked. Ooh, a local comic book convention? Dude, don't commit to anything. You can do whatever you want to do. Joy radar. I was like, on my radar, nothing. Make loincloths? I know. I should. I know how to make clothes. Oh, BDO, of course I did. I'm a coffee fiend. Like, coffee is my way of life. It's how I replace all my meals. My dad builds cars and was going drag racing this weekend with my uncle, so I'm kidnapping my mom and taking her out to dinner. Oh, what are you guys gonna eat? Fuck yes. Hi, RevoltCon, how are you? 250, but now resellers are selling it for 3 times. Oh, I don't doubt that. Did she get them, like, at cost? I mean, I missed a Nine Inch Nails concert coming out here. I've never missed a Nine Inch Nails concert in my life, but the price of tickets literally was quadruple what they should have been, and I don't care how rich I was. I'm not spending $500 for nosebleeds. Like, that's just ridiculous. Have you tried making underwear out of Zeke's face? I have, but the thing is, like, our waking sleeping times are different, and he's not willing to wake up to be my underwear during the times I need them. You know what I'm saying? What up, Bacon? How are you? Oh, fuck yes. Go to a nice place in town. We're at our wedding reception. Hell yes. Eat your feelings. Hello, Anubis. How are you, love? Good morning. The French are always protesting. It's not as dramatic as the foreign press sometimes make it out to be. I don't know. The clip I saw was fairly dramatic. Did you see that clip where there was literally like a 6-foot trash fire in the background and there was just a bunch of people very casually sitting at tables drinking wine like 5 feet from said mountain of trash fire? That seemed pretty dramatic to me. But I don't know. That could have been just, I don't know. That I wouldn't sit there to have wine. But sure, maybe that's France. I don't know. America, I have no room to speak. Look at America. Come on now. People walk around with fucking AR-15s on their hip. A full ASD meltdown? Why? RevoltCon, I'm okay. I'm tired. I don't know. I think I overslept a lot. Like, I went to sleep. I literally went to sleep after stream yesterday. Like, it was bad. All that sugar killed me. It, like, crashed my body. Hi, love, always. How are you? Anubis, been hit by any fucking lightning lately? Let it burn. It'll be gone in a bit. Why interrupt the Chardonnay? That's kind of that was the vibe I got from it 100%. It seemed very dramatic. It was a wild thing to watch. A funny thing happened yesterday. I was participating in an alpha test for a game and I found Infinity on the server. Oh my god, I love finding someone random on a game. That's so fun. I want to play a game today. I know it's Fated Friday, but like, I feel like I haven't played a game for a really long time and I just am I haven't done anything. Like, I feel like I haven't done anything. I really want to play a fucking game. I have so many games. My mom called at 5:19 a.m. screaming I need to give her $500 after she bought a Turkish rug because her electric bill was overdue. Yeah, that's inappropriate, right? That's, like, inappropriate behavior, right? I'm not totally off on that. That's, from coming from a crazy person, that's crazy behavior. Yeah. You're her child. Like, that's not the way that goes. "Hi, Timon. How are you, my love? Thank you. You shine like a fucking beautiful diamond." "Good morning, Bashful. How are you, love?" Yeah, Bacon, I'm really sorry that happened. That is what? I don't like, it's your mom. I'm having a hard time. Like, if I don't ever wanna badmouth someone's mother, like, obviously, they taught you how to shit, not in your pants. But what the fuck? She needs help. Like, whoa. She needs help. That's, get some donkeys. America runs on Duncan. Luna Sparrows, my love, how are you? Right, like, honestly, Bacon, like, not to call out our community or anything, but if you ever wanna gauge whether or not someone in your life is being out of line or not, I think our chat's a really good place to shoot those ideas, because like, we're a whole bundle of nutball here. I feel like a lot of us have gone to that dark point where we get crazy. I would never. Like, what the fuck? That's exactly. Your children are not your insurance policy. She left at 13 months and didn't come back till I was 23. Oh, your mom's super nut, huh? Oh, your mom's a super nut. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. That sucks. It's just sometimes we see headlines, riots on the street of Paris, France on the brink of collapse, but the French just protest a lot. So it's not that it isn't dramatic, but it's just how the French engaged in politics. It's not unusual, is all I'm saying. And that's I would never know that. It's good to know that. Because seriously, when I mean, I haven't read any headlines because I don't read the news because it's all garbage, but the video clips I've seen of like these fires and shit, I'm like, that's dramatic. But it's like you said, like what I see is only what the media feeds me. So who knows? Oh, fuck yeah. Mythic 1 on Vanguard and Destiny? Fuck yes. I'm not crazy, Katie. You're crazy. I'm not going to deny that. But that's torturing your child. Man, will say that what I said elsewhere, during my finals, I'm running entirely on Death Wish coffee, Becherovka, sleep deprivation, sheer bloody mindedness, and an increasing sense of apathy about everything else happening on the planet. I kind of feel that really spiritually. Oh my god, you're halfway through your first term to your bachelor's? Oh my god, Luna, fuck yes. How is it going? Are you enjoying it? I'm putting her in a home for getting her. I mean, like, that sound like, in any other context with no background, that sounds like a horrible thing to do, but honestly, like, you need to protect your own mental state in your own life, and your mom obviously needs help, and if that's the only way, like, fuck it, dude. I maintain the French got a good way engaging with politics. Strike for worker rights, flip a bird to the wind. I kinda love their casual protesting, it's kinda beautiful. Speaking of nutball, did you know there's a group with a channel called AI Jesus? What? Wait, like, is it actually an AI Jesus? Yeah, BDO's right. It's a no contact thing. I mean, it's so hard to say that. Like, I have terrible family members that have done terrible things to me, and I still could not go no contact with them. But I would, like, well, I probably could. I don't know. It's such a hard place to be in, but you have to save yourself. Like, you have to save yourself. Your brain is important. It accomplishes change, right? I mean, if it works, do it. If I hit legend before 1 PM, I officially hit legend in a single 24-hour period. Have you ever done that before? Because that's a lot. She gets 2,800 a month on SSI and pension. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Your mom might be putting you in congestive heart failure. That sucks, dude. That's such a hard position to be in. I get it. It's so easy to say, like, just cut them off, but that's your fucking mom. Like, no matter how crazy your parents are, there's this weird at least one cell in your body that's like, "Mommy," and it sucks. It's not AI, it's just machine learning, it's not intelligent? Oh, okay. It's entirely online, fuck yeah, I've only taken 1 class so far, and I've chose a class based on success for online learning. It's okay, but next term I'll be taking 2 classes, and one of them is actually for my major? Fuck yes. Honestly, I'm really glad they're doing that. I did a lot of online classes, towards the end of my degree just because I was working in the hospital as well as doing another degree on top of it, and I couldn't go to class, and I feel like I wish I would've been given a class on how to, because it sounds like it's a lot of independent work, right? Like, you don't have a teacher watching you, you're not in a class of kids or students around you in that environment all the time, and it's really easy to just, like, check out of the school, like, mentality, especially if you're working on top of it. I wish I would've had a class like that, to be honest. No shit, Chronicle. Taser repeatedly in the gooch? What? I mean, it could be funny. Film it. I'm recovering from being sick. Got my COVID booster Wednesday and was on my deathbed yesterday to the point I couldn't even stand. Oh my god, what do you have? Fuck. Dude. The French know how to protest, right? Shoot, they used to use guillotines for public executions. Then they ate croissants and eat chocolate afterwards. Didn't the French invent the picnic to watch executions? Is that a thing? I know picnics were invented. Like, picnics came about as a way to sit and watch someone be hung publicly, but I don't wanna say it's the French if it's not, but I feel like I kind of remembered that a little bit. I don't remember. But picnics definitely originated from watching people get hung, which is fucking fucked up. Neuro, my love, how are you? Dude, I mean, bacon, man. I wish I had more. I feel you. Like, I have so much empathy for where you're at right now. It's the shittiest position. It's the shittiest position. It's fucking shitty, dude. Magnissimo, thank you for giving us sub to Dr. Neuro. Dr. Neuro, use a butt wizard of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual and all the way and keep being your sexy self. Guys, if you didn't know, my friend Dr. Neuro is actually a doctor. I worked with the Johns Hopkins and streams every once in a while and has a super hot husband. You should check him out. Eye candy is all I'm saying. Eye candy and brains, that comes along once in a blue moon. Don't miss up your opportunities. The practice of an elegant meal eaten out of doors rather than an agricultural worker's midday meal in a field was connected with respite from hunting with the Middle Ages, an excuse for the pleasurable outing of 1723 in, oh god, a name I'm not going to be able to pronounce, Francois Lemoyne's painting. Illustration is still offered. No shit. So it wasn't from that. It was from hunting. No shit. Where the fuck did I learn this then? Thank you. I love learning new things. I hate being fucking an ignorant fuck. The gayest fucking unicorns are the best unicorns. Honestly, I don't want to be friends with a straight unicorn. Like, what's wrong with you? Rainbows. I can never understand how people can't just cut people off and out of their lives. I honestly, BDO, I would cut my leg off to have the ability. I would give it up. I don't need a leg. I sit for a living. It's fine. I would literally, if I could sever a body part to not feel absolute horrible guilt about cutting off a shitty family member that makes me want to die, I would. Sucks, man. I don't like it. It's not something I feed. I ain't watering it. But it was French, but it was from hunting, not from watching hangings. Ugh, it just feels so gross to say out loud. I used to crush on eye candy, kinda, and brains, but then she wound up being an apartheid-loving Zionist. Wait, I don't know who that is. Is that actually a person? Oh my god, I was kidding. I didn't know that was a person. What up, Chopper? How are you? You fucking weeper. Get off my lawn. It's from my booster. I had a bullet arm on Wednesday when I went to bed, just rapidly declined. Ugh. I got real sick from my first one, but I haven't got sick from any of the boosters. As a neurodivergent raised on neglect and guilt, it isn't easy to cut someone out. Gaslighting's real. It's so ingrained, I don't even know what to call it. It's like this instinct in my body that no matter what anyone has done to me, if I do to them anything bad, i.e. cut them off, I am a worse person. And I know it's wrong. Like, my conscious brain knows that that's wrong, but I physically can't get over it. Makes my life worse to cut them out, which is fucked up because I will punish myself mentally, eternally. It's fucked up. Brains suck. Neuro, can you cure them yet? Have you, like, figured that out? I know you're on it, but, like, are we closer? 'Cause I'm ready. I'm ready for the bozo shave. Let's fucking go. Oh, no shit, you're the complete opposite. You were fine with your first one, but everyone since I mean, David, like, I know this sounds super fucking shitty considering you literally felt like you were on your deathbed yesterday. I am really proud of you for still getting your vaccinations and your boosters. Because a lot of people out there would just straight up not get them anymore. And I'd rather you be sick than dead. I know that's fucked up to say, but I love you and I'm sorry. That's the truth. Brother Justin. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was Brother Justin from? Wait. Are you like Carnival? What the fuck? I stopped giving a fuck many years ago and my life got markedly better. How? Because I give very little fucks about few things, but when it comes to other people and how my actions affect them, I can't cut it. I don't know what it is. It's like uncuttable. If you're a negative person and bring drama to my life, it's super easy for me to boot you out. If you're not my family, yes. I agree with that 100%. But for some reason, if it's a family member, like, I am just broken. I can't. I can't vax. My health is so bad. My immune system would kick me in my deathbed like a soccer goal. Don't die. Please don't die. Jesse Robbins, my love. How are you? How's work? Thank you for the biddies, lover. Oh, Bashful, did I fucking miss it? God damn it. Wait. Where? I don't think it wait. I don't think it posted because I don't see it. It's me. Is it me? Is it me you're looking for? I'm just dying in your eyes. Yeah, there's no message. It didn't post. I don't know. My chat's broken, I guess. BDO, if you ever figure it out, I'm just saying, like, I'm not being facetious. Like, I would love to know how. I've tried it so many times. My therapist wants me to do it. I know it's the right thing to do. It's just like, how? As a retail associate in a big box store, I constantly feel conflicted on mask usage. What do you think is best, dude? I still mask. I don't know, man. I think, like, masking to a certain extent is kind of a survival technique because without it, I don't know what to do. I kind of feel like an ant under a magnifying glass. I don't know. I feel like it's a survival technique. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's bad. I mean, it's probably not healthy if you're masking around people who genuinely care about you, who wanna, like, know you, true you, like friends and loved ones. But in public or, like, in just public places and shopping and shit like that, like, I 100% mimic and mask because it gets me through it without crying. And I'd rather do that. I don't know, man, it's hard. Good morning, Alchemy, my love. How are you? I mean, this is the thing, like, the rest it's no matter what you and I do, like, literally, the core answer to that, no matter what I do, no matter what you do, no matter how we present ourselves in public, no matter how we act in public, we have 0 control over anyone else's actions or emotions. Someone has to choose to have a reaction to what I'm doing, how I look, blah, 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 blah. So, whether or not I mask in public isn't gonna change the world. So fuck them. I'd rather get home and be okay with myself. It comes down to, like, protecting your own sanity, you know? That's it. Like, it sucks. People can blame you for the way they feel all they fucking want. They have to choose to feel those feelings. That's facts. Thoughts are not facts. People can blame shit on you all day. Everything we feel is up to ourselves. You can walk away, like Bag was saying. If you're a negative human being who brings him down, he walks away, which we all have the capability of doing. Just walk the fuck away instead of staying and having an adverse reaction and making this your entire life's purpose because you're angry at this one moment or what this person's doing. Fuck them. There's nothing I can do to change anybody. That you have to want to be a good person. What up, Popsky? How are you, love? You have to want to be a good person. You have to want. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? That's kind of what I've come down to, because it's really hard. I am definitely a person that I'm constantly like hyper aware of how everyone in my general vicinity is feeling, and I want them to feel good, and I'll put myself at a disadvantage for that 100% of the time. I do not fasten my own oxygen mask before helping my neighbor. I put the whole plane's oxygen mask off and I die in the aisle. I can't help it. It's my core personality. But it's taken me a long time to realize that it doesn't matter how nice I am or how, you know, cordial, or like how much I cater to what someone expects a person to look like or be at my age or gender performance or whatever the fuck. It doesn't change anything about them. Like nothing. They're still assholes. So fuck them. I got no control over anybody. They can suck my ass. It's a delicate balance between caring about other people, caring about your general fellow man, even if you don't know them personally. You got to care about human beings. We care about people all over the world. But at the same point, you are no good to anybody if you put yourself at a mental disadvantage to help everybody else. Right? Like if I die because I didn't fashion my own fucking oxygen mask, I can't put anyone's oxygen mask on. What am I doing? It's self-destructive behavior, really. So it's a balance between like caring, being a cordial human, not being a Karen in public, and then also preserving my own fucking sense of self and sanity and not putting up with bullshit because I don't have to. Right? Is that totally selfish? It sucks. It's a weird, I think about it a lot because I'm definitely someone that like I can like cancel out my own feelings to if I can make someone else feel really good about themselves, even if it's like sliding my own wrists or something, I can cancel out the pain I'm giving myself because the joy I get from building someone else up is is more. But that's not healthy to me because eventually, like, if you think about it in terms of like a cup and a pitcher, if I'm a pitcher and all these people around me are cups, eventually I'm going to be fucking empty. And then all these people around me that are cups, they've expected me to pour into them 24/7. And when I can't pour into them, they're going to go, fuck you. And they're going to ditch me. What's the point of surrounding yourself with cups? You got to have some pitchers in your life. I'm still working on this. This is totally like me being, what's it called? Hypocrite? I work on this constantly. But it sucks because I definitely am an empathetic person. I care about everybody. I care about people. Like just in general, I want them to be okay. But I can't do shit if I'm fucked. Don't be a Karen, be a Katie. I've never met a Katie I didn't like. That's not a self flex, but Katies tend to be pretty in general nice people. In the event of the cabin depressuring, oxygen masks will fall from the overhead panels and dangle in front of your blue unconscious faces. Wait for Katie to put it on. Her face is bluer, you'll know. Cucks. Cucks? It took me a while to realize the only person who will put me first, all the times I need to be put first, is me. Yes! Yeah! Yeah, I'm still learning that. If I'm not happy, then I won't have the capacity to make other people happy. That's literally core exactly what I'm thinking. Like, that's something I battle with a lot in myself because I know I have the ability to turn off my self and help other people. I did it in the hospital all the time. Like, I know that's my gift, but I also know that's not good for me. Like, that I am a person and I deserve to feel good too. And that's not healthy. Like, you shouldn't turn off your humanity to like sacrifice yourself. And like Mag said, if I'm not happy, I can't do shit for anybody else. And I want to make people happy. Like, that's what I like to do. But it does suck. Like, it's a very fucking complicated, constant, everyday balance that I think about all the time. Elvis, I'm like, I seriously, to this day, I haven't met a Katie that wasn't just like a really chill person. I don't know what it is. I think we're just like when you give someone the most basic name in the world, they just end up really, really fucking vanilla. We're palatable. I don't know. We can't care for others if we are a mess. Our mess gets in the way. Facts. And I think we learn that forever. Honestly, Greg, I think we continuously learn that for the rest of our lives. I think that's just a constant lesson. And there's some of us who choose to absorb that and embrace that and continue to learn that and like try to be better at that. And then there are some people who just like they go one way or the other. You know, you either completely self-sacrifice and drain yourself into nothingness for other people, or you become a self-serving piece of shit. And I don't know if that's part of like the mentality of like humans and how we're very much black and white, column A, column B shit. I don't know, but I think there's a lot of gray ground in the middle we could live in and be a lot happier, you know? Yep, being nice is effortless, but don't put yourself at a disadvantage because eventually you can't be nice. You know? Something I'm really struggling with. I want to help my loved ones, but I feel selfish when I take care of myself. I feel that spiritually. I think like this is not a situation a lot of people could probably do because not a lot of people, can move across the country. But I was like very codependent on my family, which was abusive mentally and everything. And my codependence, like my mom, it took me a long time to realize this. My parents aren't terrible people. They're people too. They're just trying their best. But my mom's way of controlling me and all my siblings and making sure we did exactly what she wanted at all times was to move us to the middle of fucking nowhere and isolate us from the world to the point where, we had sticks and bears to play with and like that was it. And so in that like isolated environment, you don't know there's anything different at all. Like this is all you know what I mean? I don't know. It sounds really trite to say, but it's all you fucking know. So you don't really ask questions. Like that's just it. Like I remember when I was a kid, I would go to a friend's house really young before we moved to the middle of nowhere. And when I would come home, my mom would say, "You can't go to Kara's anymore. You come home acting like Kara or Sarah or any friend I had. You come home acting like them and I don't like it." So eventually she just moved us so far away that I literally physically couldn't get to my friends' houses anymore. So we were just stuck together. And when I finally I got my job at Johns Hopkins and moved across the country and I told my mom, like Johns Hopkins is arguably a pretty fucking reputable hospital. Most parents would be pretty proud if their second job ever was at Johns Hopkins. My mom's response was, "Oh, poo." And I was like, okay, the person in the world, the one person in the world who's supposed to love me unconditionally and build me up and be proud of me and da 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 da, just told me, "Oh, poo," getting like the dream job of my life. What the fuck is going on here? And then when I moved across the country, she told me, quote, "We were supposed to die together and grow old together," and then cried. Then I moved, and I shit you not, she has visited me 3 times in 7 years. And I realized that I only mattered so much as to my mom could control me. But the moment I was out of her control, I didn't matter anymore. And I still don't. And that, like, as fucking horrific as that was to experience on my part, and really hard for me to this day to like logic in my brain, it helped me a lot. I I can apply that to a lot of things, a lot of other people in my life. Like, I've been very manipulated to think that I was appreciated and blah 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 when I wasn't in any way, shape, or form. It was all very conditional. And it's really fucked up when that happens because, like I used to talk to my mom every single day on the phone. I would call her on the phone on my drive home from work. We were like, she was my everything. I thought she was my best friend. And it was like, we joke about how it was severing the umbilical cord, but I swear to God, my mom calls me once a month now. Like, she doesn't give a shit. Out of sight, out of mind. And all of my siblings moved away except one. And it's the same with every single one of them. She did the exact same thing, like cried, gave us this huge spiel. We move away, out of sight, out of mind. And like, yes, it is sad as fuck. It was really hard. I mean, it's still kind of hard for me today, but I've gotten to the point where it's like, I don't take it personally. At first, it's very personal. Like, you're like, I'm my mom's kid. Like, she fucking squished me out of her pussy. She should care, and she doesn't, and that's weird and broken. But I've gotten to the point where it's like, my mom's just a person. She's just a product of what her shitty parents did. I can't, like, it sucks, but being mad doesn't do anything about it. I'd rather just live my life. And at least I'm not codependent on my mom's, like, love anymore, which didn't really exist to begin with. So that's kind of nice. Sticks and bears to play with could mean a few things. I mean, it's literally, we had a lot of black bears. Like I said earlier, my mother was super toxic. One of the things she did was manipulate and transfer blame. Yeah, my mom never, I don't know if she did that. She would do, the biggest thing my mom ever did that I didn't realize was fucked up when I was a kid, but I've learned in therapy and whatnot, was the silent treatment. Like, it's the most fucked up shit, but if we pissed her off, not did something wrong, like we wouldn't have done anything wrong, we just pissed her off. I can't even remember a thing that we did to piss her off anymore. She's a Gemini. It's bipolarism at core. I don't know what the fuck it is. You never know who you're getting. But we'd piss her off. She'd do the silent treatment for days. You wouldn't get eye contact, no hugs, no kisses, no love, no nothing. She made you invisible for days. And this is the like, it's fucked up, but the reason I am who I am today, which I'm mildly happy with, is because of what happened to me when I was a kid. We learned, me and a couple of my siblings, some of them aren't funny, but most of my siblings are like painstakingly funny. We learned that the only way to break my mom of the silent treatment thing she was doing was to get her to laugh. So we all became clowns. And literally, my mom would be, we were invisible. She'd try to walk through us as toddlers. It was fucked up. But when she did that, I would like fall over and she would laugh. And that was the first break of the silent. And then if you kept the laughing going, she would eventually just give up. It's real fucked up. But if that hadn't happened, would I have a sense of humor? I don't know. I'd rather have a sense of humor. I get people without a sense of humor seem really sad. Should I have had to go through that to have a sense of humor? Fuck no. But also, it didn't Robin Williams say people that are funny are like the saddest people in the world? Like it might just be natural to this might be the natural cycle of funny. Like you got to get fucked up as a kid first. I don't know. Cheers. I love you. Right, Nate? Yeah. It's like my mother-in-law. She had a crappy life and it really shows. I try to help my wife deal with her mom and a lot of things, not let her guilt my partner. My mother-in-law wields guilt like a weapon. I'm immune to guilt. I have no shame. I have no shame. But guilt is something. You know what's really weird, Nate? It's like, man, I was just talking to my therapist about this the other day. Yesterday morning, actually. It's like no one else can guilt me but me, but I do it really well. It's so fucked up. And I don't know what happened to train me to do that, but it's like I do it to myself. No, but no one else can do it to me on the external. It's all on the internal. And it's like my code was written to do that and I don't know how or why. And I'm working on trying to like rewrite that because I have guilt over just like doing something for myself. Like I've told you guys before, I can't sit still. Like I don't sit down during the day usually. And that's because if Zach takes a break from stream and I'm sitting, I immediately put guilt on myself because he's working and I'm not. How dare I? But I just got done working. Like I just work a different shift. But I can't sit and relax until he's done with work because I will feel so fucking guilty every time he sees me sitting still. But he has never said a fucking thing about me sitting still ever. He's so fucking lazy. He loves to be lazy. He would love if I was lazy. But it's all self imposed. It's really fucking weird. I work on like trying to shut that voice off all the fucking time. My mom gave me the 100% deaf treatment. Me when I was having a temper tantrum. See, we didn't have temper tantrums. Taking care of yourself first actually means taking care of others. Makes taking care of others easier because you won't have feelings of resentment. That's where all the grief and stress comes from. Yes. Yeah. I mean, you do have to take care of yourself. And people wonder why we are having less kids partially. I mean, dude, BDO, if I could say that to my mom without her like slapping me in the face, like there's so many things every time my mom comes at me with why aren't you guys having kids? I just want to be like, why the fuck would I? Give me one good reason. Just one. I dare you. I'd love it. Cheers. It's the way I feel about my dad now. It started with him demanding I have a job before we fished together when I was 17. The fuck? Then his true racist, bigoted ways started revealing themselves to me and just never thought of him as somebody I'd look up to anymore. Doesn't that suck? It fucking sucks when you fight. Like, Barilla, I've talked about that before, but I remember, I don't remember the exact moment, but I remember like the transition when I started to see my parents as people and not just as the gods of parents that my childlike eyes saw. And it sucked. Like, because it's a moment of like, I put them on a pedestal because they're my parents and that's what children do. We can't help it. They're our gods. And when they're knocked down by being human, it's like, it kind of makes it so you can't really blame them for everything you really want to blame them for. It's really easy to put all your issues on somebody else and just blame someone for the way you came out and be like, "Oh, it's all their fault. They did it. If it wasn't for them, blah, 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 blah." You know what I mean? It makes it really hard because suddenly it's like, I'm just a person. I'm just a person. And I know if I got pregnant somehow miraculously, I would do my goddamn best to raise a kid the best I could, but I would fuck up. Everybody does. You're gonna fuck up. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's just a fucking human. And arguably, having kids makes you shittier human because you're crazy and you're tired and sleep deprived and you're hungry and you want to smoke weed, but the kid's always there screaming. Like, fuck, how does anyone even function? I don't even know. Kudos to all you moms out there and dads. You're crazy. I don't know how you do it. More power to you. You're wild. Next time she comes at you like that, ask her why you should have them. I've tried. She gets sassy. I feel wait, I have no regrets. Sure, I wish things played out differently, but I can't change the past, nor should I be ashamed of it. I need to focus on the future and be a better me tomorrow. That's kind of me too. That's kind of I mean, it's pointless for me to like hyper focus on the bad shit because it doesn't do anything. It's just the past. My mom did the silent treatment shit too. No shit. So now whenever I get into a disagreement with someone and they go silent, I fucking panic and I hate it. Do you feel the urge to chase them and just sit in a corner near them and stare at them until they make eye contact and silently apologize? Not just me, right? I can't leave the room because I leave the room, then you'll hate me. So I'm just gonna sit here in complete silence until you forgive me for whatever the fuck I did. It's been 84 years. Yeah. So glad that's not just me, but also I am so sorry you have to deal with that in your brain because fuck that. Oh my god, Nick, I know, right? My other bong broke. I'm using a backup. It's so sad. From what I've heard, neurospicy kids tend to either get bullied or become the class clown. Or yes, in my case. Yes. Yes, a big ol' yes. I feel guilt. I feel guilt for myself. I just recognize many emotional manipulations. I try to logic it out. Originally, my ML wanted my wife to call her every day they used to and visit twice a week. Now they're once a week to help with groceries. She drives down every other week instead of my wife going to her every time, and we help her with groceries. She's definitely lonely, so we don't want to abandon her, but need to have our own life. I tell my wife she can't cancel if she isn't feeling. She can't cancel. You sound like Zach. Zach does the same shit to try to protect me from my mom because my mom's the same. It's part of the reason I don't live in the same area as her because my mom's the type that she would come over to my house every single day, especially because she's retired now, and she would just show up and just to sit and drink coffee at a table. And I can't do that. Like, I physically would go fucking cheers. Absolutely, Popski. Cheers. I'm gonna be so high. This weed is really strong. This is a very fucking. I feel like I'm being such a downer this morning. I'm not in a bad mood. I apologize. Very much my dad. His parents were crazy and he vowed never to treat me like that. Dude, Kona, when I was a kid, if my mom did something and we'd be like, Mom, you're being mean, she'd be like, well, my parents used to blah, 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 blah. Like her excuse to being a cunt was always, well, my parents were worse. And it's like, okay, that helps. Goddess Katie just telling us she's human. I am human. When's the last time you saw any magic? It's actually hard because when you're small, you don't realize they're just trying to win. And when you're old enough to see how much someone deserves a smack in the teeth, you can't do it because it'd be attacking an old person. Oh my God, that's so real. It hurts my penis. Good morning, Pasty Bagel. How are you, love? I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm sorry, I'm so slow today. Mom tells us she would love to have grandkids. Told her that kidnapping is illegal. Do you want to know what I tell my mom now that when she asks for kids? It's really fucked up. Zach hates it, but I think it's funny. Time Factor, thank you so much for sewing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it any swings. I fucking appreciate you. That's a really long time.
Hail the dank lord.
I am so high and it's not even 10 a.m. You guys have got me royally fucked already. Oh no. The silent treatment is 100% manipulative, and doing it to children is fucking evil in my opinion. Dude, BDO, I don't answer the door if I don't know someone's coming over. Fuck that. Absolutely fucking not. No. Sorry, I was catching up on this. Oh, so what I tell my mom, my brain is stoned and I forgot. What I tell my mom now, because she doesn't really like nag me about kids anymore. She doesn't know Zach has a vasectomy because she doesn't ask and doesn't care about my life at all. But when she like every once in a while will make, little wait, what was your redeem? Fuck. Did I miss it? No, did I fucking miss it? Dude, cheers. I'm not skipping your fucking redeem. Cheers. Bitch is faded Friday. If I get too high, I just go to sleep. It's fine. So when my mom like makes comments about me having kids nowadays, I just say it's really awkward how often you ask if Zach's currently cream pieing me, mom. Like, I know you're like really sexually open, but the fact that you're that curious about my insemination is making me highly uncomfortable. And she hates it. And she doesn't ask anymore. Zach hates it too, to be fair. I need to reload my bowl. Cheers. It works. If you want your parents to stop asking you to have kids, just tell them, I want you to stop asking me about how often my significant other cream pies my vagine. It's fucking weird. And if you are the cream pier, maybe be like, I really enjoy coming on her face, and I don't like that you insinuate I should come elsewhere. Please stop thinking about my penis ejaculations. Thanks, Mom. It's too much. You just gotta keep the serious face, otherwise it doesn't work. It's the deadpan that really does the job. Why don't we have kids yet? You, Mom. Because of... I want to say that so bad. I haven't had the balls to say that, BDO, but god damn it if I would... I mean, it doesn't help that my mom is also a very tiny woman, so I feel like I'm really attacking. Like, I'm a beast. Dude, I'm saying, Kona, if you don't want people to ask a question, you just gotta hit them with something that makes it so they will never ask that question again. Case in point, I've told you guys the story about my grandma who, like, went away to have a secret child, but really told the whole family she went away to a nunnery to become a nun and backed out the moment before she took her last vows to become a nun. And no one could figure out why. My other grandma is a very nosy Catholic and was like, "Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, Alice? Why didn't you fucking why didn't you get why didn't you become a nun?" And finally, my other grandma turns to her and goes, "Because I have syphilis, Ethel." And my nana never asked again. It works. She didn't have syphilis. She went and had a secret baby. It worked. You just got to baffle the idiots. It's fantastic. Perfection. Old bitches be winning. Cheers. Oh, I have no good chair bacon. It's so bad. I actually I fluctuate between three different shitty chairs. My Secret Labs that I had for like 7 years finally broke down. That's another thing on my list. I need to add to the things I need to. I'm so fucking money stressed right now. But no, I've just I don't have a chair. My chair broke. I just use like three different shitty chairs I cycle in and out that aren't built for people my height because poverty. I'm highly uncomfortable all the time. There's no chair. Like, this is a good chair. This is actually the Herman Miller chair, but it's not meant for people who are 6 foot tall. So the lumbar support that is immovable in this fucking $1,000 something garbage chair, sits where my like sacral spine is, if that makes sense. So I can't sit all the way back in this fucking chair because it feels like something's stabbing my sacral spine because that's not where my fucking, that's not where my spine curves. My spine curves up here because I'm tall. Fucking sucks. Yeah, I readjust myself a lot. I know Secret Labs has they're the only, I mean, to this day, Time Factor, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're the only chair company that actually literally does design chairs for people who are not just taller, but bigger. So they have chairs with weight limits up to like 600 pounds, and they have chairs that say for people from 5'9" to 6'5" or something like that, because the lumbar support is in a very specific spot. I'm twice the size of the average person. None of these chairs fit me. So I sit like 6 inches from the back of the chair, and I constantly just sit here and recross my legs over and over and over because I'm so fucking uncomfortable. There's no chair in the world built for me. It sucks. What do you do? Zach's like 6'2". Yeah, about 6'2" ish. My mother asked once about when. Wait. About when are you gonna have kids before my girlfriend could answer. I responded with, how's she gonna taste it that way?
Oh my god. Oh, that's so good.
She doesn't ask anymore. No shit. Oh, it's so good. That reminds me of a comic. So my mom is the one that freaks out. My nana was a nasty old lady. She was fucking great. Very Irish Catholic, but she was filth. And when I was a kid, she had a couple comics that she had cut out and like magneted to her fridge. And it took me, I mean, literally until she moved out of this house and the comic was gone. I never saw it, but I remembered the comic. It took me until I was an adult to understand this comic, but I saw it like every day as a kid, opening the fridge to go get something. And it was a comic that showed, I'm going to tell you how Child Katie saw it. It was just a one panel comic, and it was a bunch of tadpoles swimming in just a black nonsense background. And they were having a conversation. There was two like little blurbs. And one tadpole said, how long until we reach the egg? And the other tadpole said, I don't know, man. We just passed the tonsils. This was on my Nana's fridge. I didn't understand this comic until I was like sucking dick. And that comic was long gone by that point. My grandparents were so great. I miss them. They had like my Nana under her bathroom sink, she had these giant sippy cups. One was a huge pussy and one was a huge penis. They had the dirtiest shit all over their house. They were hilarious people. And my parents are just like, ew, penis. It's weird how they flip flop like that. Cheers. Hopsky, you actually compress throughout the day. It's really weird. I like learned this in school, but didn't really embrace it, I guess, because I'm tall and don't care. But I would have tried to get my doctor's appointments in the morning so I could go before school and or before my job. And one time I had a doctor's appointment really late in the evening, and when they measured my height, I swear to God, I came out 5'10", and I was like, there's no way. I kept getting the chick to remeasure me. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Throughout the day, your spine slowly compresses just from standing, and you can lose up to 2 inches in a 24-hour period. And then when you lay down at night, you like relax and stretch out again, and then you're full height again. It's so fucking weird. We're a slinky. We're human slinkies. I've done it. I've done it in my own house since then. Like I've measured myself late at night. I'm around 5'10" and a half at nighttime. I lose like an inch and a half of my spine just because I'm never not moving, I guess. I don't know. We're literally like slinkies on the inside. Kama Sutra grandparents, I mean seriously, my Nana was gnarly. She used to tell us like one of the most common things she would say just offhandedly, your grandfather was a stallion. That kind of shit. And you'd just be like, I'm sorry, what? Or like I've told you guys a story about how Millie was eating crumbs around my Nana's like legs on her recliner she lived in. And my Nana like turned to me on the couch and I was the only person in the room. No one will ever believe this ever happened, I swear. My Nana turned to me and goes, Millie loves my pussy. And then just turned back to Wheel of Fortune and went on with her life. And I just sat there like mouth agape. No one will believe this happened. My grandparents were incredible. They were sick. A throne? What are you talking about? A what? What? My mom started making sexual jokes with me and I can't be prouder. I can't take it when my mom does it. That's too much. I made the mistake of playing Cards Against Humanity with her one time. That was too much. That was too fucking much. Secret Labs chairs are amazing. I actually have a link below my channel. You can get 15% off of a Secret Labs chair or like 5% to 10 to 15 depending on the time of year. I'm actually like affiliated with them and I still can't afford one of their chairs, but they're great if you have the expendable cash. They're phenomenal. And my last Secret Labs chair did last me about 6.5 years. I mean, they're great. You get your fucking bang out of them. They're really good chairs. Hard hitting. Go get a hug from your mom. No one's interested in your sad life. Throne is a stream gifting service. You can put up a wish list and we can get. What the fuck? I thought you meant like build a throne, like Game of Thrones, like out of swords and knives to sit on for my computer. You guys really need to give me context before you start shouting words at me. I am old and I don't sit on the internet all day. I don't help. I quite literally was sitting here thinking like, what the fuck are you saying? Build a goddamn throne? Why are you like this? Why would I do that? That seems uncomfortable. I need context, my dudes. You can't just start throwing words at me. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I'll read about it. I had no idea. I didn't know. God damn it. You guys make me feel stupid sometimes. Throne is a stream gifting service. You can put up a wish list and we can get things there. You can also crowdfund things. So it's like an Amazon wish list. Ish. My email still had one of my favorite Cards Against Humanity plays. Lifetime presents Take Backsies, the story of pulling out. No. Oh my god. I can't even remember the ones my parents played because I blacked it out. It was too good. They were so gross. It was the like my sex life something something stuff. And I was just like, oh, nope. I can't do it. I can't with this. It's too much. I think I blacked it out, literally. I do remember we added a card to the deck, though. The deck, like the Cards Against Humanity deck we had, came with some blank cards. You could write in whatever you wanted. And my stepdad is a creature of just wonder. He works construction, always has since he was 18 years old, and he has developed one of the most beautiful vocabularies, personal lexicons that a human can have while also being semi-illiterate. And I don't know if he had said this recently or whatever, but he was super hungry one day. He said, I'm so hungry, I could eat the asshole out of a menstruating skunk. And we put that on a card. That's in the deck at my parents' house somewhere. I got to get that back because that's a good card to play. Whew. He just, shit like that just comes out of his mouth. It's not like it was planned. No one else has said it before. It's just instinct. It's beautiful. But your address is hidden. I mean, I would fucking hope so. God. Sometimes if super expensive, we'll add like 100. Oh, build a throne. I mean, I literally thought, I'm not shitting you. I thought you wanted me to build a throne. I was highly confused. Dude, I mean, I've just never heard of it. I don't feel bullied. I just felt kind of stupid because I had no idea. I really thought you guys wanted me to build a chair for myself. I feel kind of stupid. It's fine. I have a card from Cards Against Humanity with my IRL name on it. Is that a good thing? Is that like played well or cruel? The only problem I have with Throne is that overall it adds a ton of costs so they can make money, but that's just me. It's a good service. Like, that's what, I mean, I'll go read about it and stuff. That's the kind of, I mean, there's always a catch, right? Any site like this is going to upcharge a shit to make money off of it. And the reason I haven't gotten myself a Secret Labs is it's a very expensive chair. And the idea of y'all buying me a Secret Labs for even more than it already is kind of nauseating. But also I get that they have to make money. I don't know. I just, again, self-guilt. I don't like to spend money on myself and I don't like gifts. I feel shitty about it. It's weird. I have a lot of issues. Thank you for listening to this TED Talk. It's why I cry on my birthday. It's fine. No, don't do that. I'll read about Throne. Don't do that. I'll read about the Throne. Everybody wants a slice of the pie, which rightfully so, right? I get it. It's kind of like the ads shit. I hate ads just as much as everybody else. Get a fucking ad blocker if you're that much of a pain in the dick. But I like how else do most websites even exist these days without ad revenue? I don't know. It's just kind of the culture they've created for themselves, I think. Have a good lunch and wash your hands, you silly fuck. You know, Mishy, I have toyed with the idea of upholstery for many years. I have everything to do it other than upholstery fabric. Right, Donna, and that's kinda nice. It's just sad that I mean, I would honestly I'm just gonna read about it and I'm gonna look into, like, how much more expensive is it? Like, is it what's the how much is it adding? How much is this website taking from you guys if you wanna help buy something for a streamer you like, you know what I mean? Just for my own basic, like, sense of I don't just so I feel good. I don't wanna feel shitty. I hate feeling shitty. Money's shitty. I hate money. What I don't know about Throne is if we can put money towards it and you can choose to pay the rest yourself. I would assume why not? Why not? That would be dumb if I couldn't I mean, right? I should be able to do that for myself. That would be stupid. That'd be silly. Upholstery of fabric is so expensive. I know I've looked at it. Fabric though, dude, it's crazy. I mean, I grew up going to like sale fabric shops and like fabric sales and stuff like that when I was a kid with my mom. And I just casually was looking for some prints online and 20 something dollars a yard for like basic ass quilting fabric cotton. Suck me where? I'm sorry, what? No. Absa-fuck yourself, no. Not my game. What? No. I think the most I've ever spent per yard is like $7 a yard on real batik, and I cried. And I appreciate that, Najeel. I just feel bad that I didn't know what Throne was. I don't want you guys to feel like I was just writing it off. I really felt stupid to build myself a chair. If so many ads weren't basically malware and spyware, I wouldn't block them so hard. Same. And I feel like a lot of the ads, especially on YouTube, I don't know if Twitch does it yet, but there are ads on YouTube that if you don't have an ad blocker or you're not there like at your computer or whatever to actively press skip ad, they'll go for 25 minutes. Have you guys gotten those ads? They've happened to me like I don't know what. I was using YouTube for for music or something while I was in the shower and an ad started, and because I was, like, wet in the fucking shower, I couldn't get out to press skip ad, and the ad went for, like, 23 minutes. It's insane. I'm sorry. Ad blockers abound. That can suck my ass. That shit's fucked up. Superbaka Freakalizer. Bitch. Thank you so much for subbing to the class. Keeping the classy alive and giving it 8 swings for 8 months with that Twitch Prime. Don't forget your Twitch Primes, motherfuckers. Every time you forget it, Jeff Bezos gets a $5 bill shoved up his greasy G-string. Stop it. Find a streamer who needs it. Appreciate you. They are. There's a lot of terms I just assume I know what it means, then feel dumb later. Me too. I just heard something fall over on my desk. What the fuck? Anyways. An entire TV show? What the fuck? I don't think I got that. I don't access Twitch.tv at all unless I need to follow a channel or and such other things. How do you watch it? Seriously. Without going to the Twitch website, how do you watch Twitch? I don't see ads on YouTube due to the blockers. It's enough of a hellscape without them. I don't anymore. But like on my iPad and my phone, I didn't have ad blockers because I so infrequently watch YouTube on those two, platforms that it wasn't a big deal. Dude, Donna, honestly, I just got the ad blockers because fuck that shit. That shit scared the shit out of me. uBlock even has stopped working on some ads. Really? I have like a browser blocker that's Safari related on my iPad. That's the only thing I've ever found that really works. I have to look at this. Hold on. What my Twitch actually looks like when I access it. I'm very curious because I know a lot of people have workarounds, which I am totally in support. Oh my god, that's awesome. It's so clean. It's so clean. I use YouTube Music instead of Spotify, so I never get ads on 100% would recommend just for the ad block. Yes. I miss Google Music. VLC and Chatty for Twitch chat. No shit. And it works just as well without having that's so dope. Donna, honestly, I use the community. These guys have given me the best ad blockers. They gave me Dark Reader. They teach me the ways. I'm so ignorant of that shit. I never do. I don't have anyone in my life who's techie. Before like being with Zeke, I've mostly just been a hillbilly techie person. So this community has helped me a lot with stuff like that. Viata, oh my god, Viata, I think I did too. Was it the dab? Streamlink, Streamlink plus Streamlink GUI. Ads will freeze the stream these days. So for some channels I run native, ads freeze the stream. Fuck that. What? YouTube and ads. Ugh, content creators have to avoid all this stuff to be monetized. Anyway, here's this hentai ad. Oh, and here's this literal scam using copyrighted content. Do you want Vagisil? It does. It looks better. It looks just so clean. It's kind of wild. Whenever I open you on Twitch, I think you're looking rough. Isn't that depressing? How much we get fucking knocked down on this platform. I only did those during stream. I stopped and switched to bong for the rest of the night. Okay, good. I literally, to be honest, same. When I got done with stream yesterday, I literally went and laid down. I put on the Legend of Xiang Zi, whatever. I really like that movie on Disney. And went to sleep. And woke up at 10:30, and Zach was like, I got food, and like put a piece of pizza in front of me, and I ate it, and I went back to sleep. I think I slept like 10-ish hours last night. I think it was the sugar. I eat a handful of peanut M&Ms every night. That's my sugar intake. I don't normally sit here and like suck on a nozzle of fucking frosting. I was very sugared out yesterday. Oh my god, you can scroll back through the buffer and rewind without lag. Incredible. Thank you, Time Factor. I was gonna say I'm gonna put that. Hold on. I was gonna copy and paste it and put it in our Discord for those that want to look at something like that. Because it is nice. Twitch really runs like shit for a lot of people. Do you guys use the same thing if you're on mobile? Because I know that's like the biggest issue most people have is Twitch mobile is just a joke. I mean, it's a joke these days. Let's be honest. It's a fucking joke. Pizza with pepperonis. Are they cupped? It's important. Ashley, my love. I love you. Cheers. Have a beautiful nap. I hope work was not terrible. Mayo. I kind of have like a weird curse superpower, however you want to view it. I can sleep like anywhere, anytime. I could probably lay down right here live and go to sleep within 15 minutes on the floor. Right on that paint stain. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's a gift. I can just sleep unless I'm in pain, which I've managed to avoid with this fucking wrist brace, which is amazing. But yeah, most of my life is I've just been. My mom says she thought I used to have like narcolepsy or something. I could just go to sleep anywhere. It woke you up? Boo! Hi, Dread Pirate. Dude, I watched, speaking of Dread Pirate, we watched, Princess Bride last night. That's what I watched when I woke up at 10:30 and I had to eat a piece of pizza. Such a fucking good movie. I don't know why, but I forget what a fucking fantastic movie that is. And I still watch it like once a month. But every time I watch it, I'm like, fuck, it's good. In the process of painting and changing our bedroom, and we finally got it done, and I slept in my bed. Oh my god, that's why. Your body gave in. Your body was like, yes. Work was good. Processed 28 hours of freight. Jesus Christ. In 8? Oh my god, hell yeah. Dude, you're gonna do that. Like, don't inhale rice, okay? Like, don't, like, lay sideways and eat rice. Not saying I've done that before, but rice is airway size. Don't do that. No shit, David. Does it look really shitty though? It's so sad that most platforms knock us down because I know I'm not the only one. Most streamers put a lot of effort into just trying to get our picture to look decent and the lighting to be decent and to make us look as like real at the most we look in real life as possible. At least most of us. I'm sure there's some out there that are lighting the fuck out of themselves and faking that shit out. But I try to just make myself look real and to know like I put all this effort in and it just fucking gets hacked is heartbreaking. And to know that if I didn't put the effort in, like, I'd basically look like I was a fucking Minecraft character is infuriating. Dude, I can't even I was just gonna say, like, your shoulders and back are gonna be so fucking hot. Twitch on phone is ass. Twitch mobile is a joke, right? I know. Every time I have to use it, I'm like, "What is this?" I watch someone who simultaneously does Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I never have a problem when I switch to YouTube on phone. No, it's Twitch mobile. I don't think that thing's been worked on or improved in any way, shape, or form since it was released. Like, they just keep adding things to it. Before 2 a.m. last night, I still didn't wake up until after 11 a.m. I just woke up 2 hours into my sleep because I started having accidents. Oh, honey. Boo. I'm sorry. That's probably why you sleep in so hard. I mean, I kind of felt the same when I would wake up with that crazy arm pain. Like, I wanted to sleep more than I normally slept because that waking up in the middle of the night, it like ruins whatever sleep you had before the wake up, you know? So it's almost like it resets you, right? It's bizarre. What up, Seahorse? How are you? Nerds make soul blush in the pantsuit. Hard same. Brains have always turned me on. Even when nerds weren't cool yet. When I was in nerds weren't being like a nerd wasn't really a cool thing until I was like in college. But even before that, I was like, oh my god, like if someone in my high school could type, that was like hot. Like typing fingers were hot. I remember that. To this day, I've kind of got a little bit of a forearm fetish. But yeah, I remember little things like that, or like seeing someone play a game really well, like like on Nintendo, just watching their fingers fly across the controller. I was like, I wonder what else their fingers can do. You know what I'm saying? Long before it was cool. Well, I mean, like a level of nerdishness is cool. If you know shit about the MCU universe and stuff like that, it's considered cool. Whereas, like, think about it. When you and I were in high school, if we started talking about Marvel characters, nobody would have been like, oh, fuck yeah, Iron Man. Nobody. Unless you were talking about the song. Nobody. But now it's like such common media, it's like everybody knows what fucking Iron Man is. Not that that's a bad or good thing. I'm just saying, like, maybe it's not cool. Maybe it's like popular media or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm smart. Just don't tell my wife. Okay, I will not. I'm sure she knows. She's just pretending with you because it keeps the relationship cohesive. Not that I'm saying I do that. I would never. Honey, if you're listening, you're very smart. I mean, what? Did I just ruin it? Shit! Every time I do this, my breastbone cracks. Gross. Ideas are hot. Brains are hot. I kind of feel that. Like, I kind of like a crazy brain. Ooh, update. I think the meds are working. Fuck yes. I'm starting to feel more balanced and less intrusive thoughts. Ashley, I'm not here to fill out your success journal, but like, if that ain't a fucking success, I don't know what is. That's pretty hot. I hope you're feeling good. That's so fucking awesome. I think I'm packed full of useless trivia and knowledge that I'm not even sure if it's intelligence at that point. That's how I feel. That's literally how I feel 90% of my life. I feel that so spiritually. I just spit out shit that I've memorized that's like stained my brain for some reason. I don't feel smart though. Spirit Box is incredible. You saw them live? Shut up. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I love them. I love Spirit Box so much. They're so amazing. I went back into outpatient treatment after a slight breakdown that resulted in my husband spending the night in jail. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. You're working on taking care of yourself, Honeybee, and that's what's important. I love you. It's always a process, right? One step forward, two steps back. But it's still progress. And the fact that you recognize that is amazing. I love you so much. You're so much smarter than you give yourself credit, my girl. To quote Jackie Chan movie, given enough time, I could build a rocket that could accurately circumcise, Katie, circumscribe an orbit of the sun, but other guys can, throw a ball through a hoop. Okay, to be fair, I would love to have good, like, coordination and, like, distance awareness because I don't. Like, sure, I can fucking save your life and, like, restart your heart with my hands or whatever, but I can't shoot a fucking 3-point for the life of me, even though I'm 6 feet tall and, like, genuinely closer to it than most other people, because my brain's like, "How far away is it? Nobody knows." Woo! Why am I like this? Mm. Little jealous, little jealous. To quote Tyrion Lannister, I would I would just edit a little bit. I smoke and I know things. It's a brain stain. That's the only way I can come up with it because it's not, like, deep-seated knowledge. I feel like I'm just, like, covered in a lot of, like, cattle brands all over my brain of just, like, stupid things I remembered, like poop noodle. Why do I remember that? Or the fact that, C-sections smell like bacon and burnt hair. That's not anything that helps anybody. Circumcised. Why am I like this? Nobody will know. Speaking of music, I had a question earlier for you, Kitty. Have you ever heard of a band called Victor and the Bully? I don't think so. I hit him, he called the cops, they arrested him, it was dismissed, but the whole situation was fucked. I mean, that's the way it always goes. My stepdad, literally exact same thing happened to him. His ex-wife, before my mom, beat the shit out of him. He called the cops, they arrested him. It's every time. It's such a fucked up system. Like, yeah, we could go on and on about that, but that's happened to my dad a couple times. And my brother a couple times, actually. The men in my family have terrible taste in women. I don't know what's going on. Today, live on Twitch, CK circumcises the sun. I read something today that said that the sun is actually green. Is that real? Hello, my son. What's up? Speaking of my son, hello, my baby boy. What are you doing? Hi. Oh, thank you. Good morning. How are you doing? How have you been? What have you been up to, my sweet boy? Nothing. Just chilling, sleeping. Did you have a good nap? A good morning nap? Yeah. You're such a good boy. Here's your pup. It must be that time, eh? He just loves a snuggle. He's so fucking fresh. I don't know why. That situation haunts every guy, I think, really. President of the Why Am I Like This Club. Oh my god, I'm your VP. I got you. I got you, boo. It's our trickster. He just needs a snug. Look at that third eyelid. Your third eyelid's creeping me out, bro. Put it away. Put it away. Yucky. And then Lil just, oh my god, I think she literally came over to fart and lay down behind me. Ew, madam, you smell like death in a dumpster. And speaking of the sun, our precious little black hole void. Hi, bud. That was a sad yawn. How are you, Maz, by the way? I think it is, yeah, it's the atmosphere, like, changes the wavelengths of the color, of, like, the way the color reflects something like, yeah, blah, 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 physics stuff. Yes, David, I think you're absolutely correct, but I think it's green. Which is fucking weird. Oh, he's so lush. It's really interesting actually, because they're literally twins. I mean, they're from the same litter. They're brother and sister from the same litter. But I read this before we got them that depending on the color of the poodle, their fur is a different like density and a different feeling. They all have hair. Poodles have hair instead of fur, which is the first weird thing. So you like have to get them groomed. You have to cut the hair. But black poodles, or like the darker they are, so like a chocolate poodle, their hair is like dense and really thick. It's almost like sheep's wool at this length, honestly. It's so like dense. It's just like you can't his hair's like my hair. It's almost impossible to like I can't even show you his scalp. It's impossible to get to it. But Lil's is like really fine and silky, like someone with really fine blonde hair. So hers gets knotted really easily. We have to brush her hair all the fucking time. I feel so bad for her, whereas his never gets knots in it because it's just like big, thick, coarse curls that don't get knotted. But it really is soft. Like it's human hair. It's like petting someone who has really curly human hair. It's kind of lovely. Imagine Zeke's mind thinking people might accuse him of it. He would. It's like when you had the rib incident. I don't know what you're talking about. What rib incident? Lilith, the ultimate evil, farts, lays down, enjoys the coming chaos. She does. She is a chaos goblin. Oh, absolutely. She's I'm Cat in dog form. She just comes over, looks at me, and goes, "Oh, you're not gonna touch me?" You're welcome, mother. Lays down, waits for me to enjoy the hot, sick fart she lays in my area. You're so. I'm just looking at the camera, like you just absorb all the light, bud. You're so beautiful. This poor bandana. It's so shredded. You're such a beautiful boy. You always hide behind my mic. You're too good at hiding, bud. Big stretch. Oh, let's not. Did you almost have a little sick on me? Yep. Thank you. You're the best, Bubba. He's the void pup. He really is. I mean, he's just like, you're so beautiful. He has his little milk chin. That's about it. That little. Look at those beautiful teeth. Did we brush those? Did we brush those? Yeah, you hate it. He's like, not again, Mom. I have to brush your teeth, bud. They get poopy if we don't. And then you have to go to a vet, and that's no fun. I'm sorry, but it has to happen. Dough. He's precious, but he hates it. The dogs are named after yes. Their names, sorry, my mic dropped. Their names are Trick and Lilith, named after our characters from Nocturne, if anybody's curious. This is Trick Henry Abadia and Lilith Emma Karn. Cause we're dorks like that, huh, Bubba? I don't even know if he knows his names anymore. He has so many. Bubba, Bud, Little Brother, Big Man. We do man stuff, huh? He's so cute. He just sits there. I know he is. He's a very good boy, but he is he like is super smart, but he has a doofus face and I love it. You know what I mean? Like there's some dogs look intelligent, it's kind of freaky. I kind of like that he still has that like like look. I like that you're goofy, bud. Yeah. It's good. You have a nice face. You hit again every time. You know right where it is. It's from me brushing his teeth. He like I have this toothpaste, it's like bacon flavored or some shit. And then he just like licks his mouth obsessively afterwards and it makes his tongue all red. He's a sweet boy. You need to go outside, is that what's up? What? 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 Come on, Bill, let's go. I'm ready to go outside, Bill. Bill's like, nope, my turn. And this is Lilith, for those who haven't got to meet my hairy beasts. She's the sleepy fart bomber. The gassy one. Huh, Bill. My sweet girl. My haunted Victorian child. Which I thought was very ironic the other day when she coughed up spittle of blood. Like, how hauntedly Victorian of her to do so, right? Aw. My girl. You hide behind the mic, too. You're just too good. Every time. Why do you know where it is? We just want to look at you and love you. Like, she shows me how to pet her. If I don't pet her, she's like, Mom, this is how you do it. I'm sorry. I'll pet you. Yes, she like, if I don't pet her rough enough, she shows me how to do it. She's kind of a masochist. She likes this. Is that better? Is that better, baby girl? I feel rough. It is. It's so cute when she does it, but it makes me feel like I'm abusing her. But she'll like, she shows you, she's like, no, I need you to hit me. Hit me as hard as you can. Aw, sweet Daryl. Yeah. Very content. Right, Moz. I mean, that's like what she does. She like slaps her own fucking face violently to show you she wants pets. And Trick does that head thing. He like buries his head in your tummy, and you're just like, okay, I got you. I got you, BB. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the best. Oh, is that the best? Oh. 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 Is Dad up? Did you hear a sound? Look at her face. They're so comical. That like stop and I know. I'm glad you guys saw it too, the derp face. The way she just like stop. You're very pretty. Right, that's like it. Why am I in this room? Who are you? Oh, sweet Bill. I actually took a picture. I'll try to put it on the Discord and show you guys. I took a picture of her the other day. She passed out on the couch, but she was like, she was sitting up when she passed out. It was fucking funny. I'm very easily entertained. But I'm trying to take more pictures of my dogs because I feel like I forget to all the time. Like I just enjoy how funny they are, and I'm not really one to remember to take a picture. So I'm trying to take more, but they're often kind of just like, I don't know, are they mean? I don't know. She looks so funny. Oh my god, Donna, I get stuck with that song in my head sometimes too, and I don't know why. It's so weird. My long hair cat, Baron Von Floofy Pants, best name ever, will grab my hand and pull it to his face. That's fucking precious. That last song, hold on, I will pull it up and check real quick. The last song was, hold on, let me just go back and figure it out. Sirens by Flume and Caroline Polchek. Both Caroline Polchek and Flume, amazing artists. I would listen to everything they ever did. Yeah, they're incredible. Could have gone so wrong for his dick. Oh my god. Or so right. We're not here to judge kinks. What is that? Kink shame? I ain't here to kink shame most of the time. Where did I put you? Okay. I'm just pulling up this picture of Will. She's such a goofball. This is Bill the other day. Just, you know, passed the fuck out on my couch. She was dead asleep, by the way. And her face, like, if you look, her nose is like shoved in. She just, she's so cute. I know. So of course, I took the picture and then immediately I had to go cuddle her. I was like, okay, you're way too cute. So I had to go like sit on the couch with her. But she literally had her nose like, you know, on the couch. You have to snuggle them afterwards. Like, how do you not? Huh? What? What? You're not done? Okay. You, you goober. Oh shit. Oh no. Did I miss it? My bot might have blocked it if it was too long. Hold on. Oh my god, yes. Sinumus, I'm so fucking high. We're getting there. We were young and dating a while. We were both taking a bath together and being all horny. I was kneeling above him. My knees slipped and I fell on it. Oh. No. I know where it's going. I can't. I've seen broken dicks before. It's really alarming, even not having a dick. Uh, okay. I was kneeling above him and my knees slipped and I fell on it. It was, oh my God, my asshole is so tight right now. It was the loudest pop ever. It echoed. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable. Like when people put their finger in their cheek and make that pop sound. No! No. I know. We're all alarmed. Thank you. I don't want to be a part of this world anymore. I don't want to be in the world anymore. Everyone hates it. I know. No. No filter Friday. Fucking amen on that. Hold me closer, tiny builder. You're a hero, Donna. What? At least she's alive. I know. Look how big my dog is. I really notice how large you are when we're on camera together. You're a big bitch. You can fully embrace my waist. That's a lot. Irish Wolfhound, who? Oh my God. Did your balls survive? Wait, did people have filters here? Well, I'm sure we all somewhat have a filter just because we don't want to be banned on Twitch. Nipples and whatnot. Are you hiding? Miss Ma'am, what you doing down there? Dogs are so cute, I die. I'm dead. Donna, you are a hero. You're the reason my eyes almost cried today for not a sad thing. Like, just for things that I didn't want to know were real. Yes, Donna. Oh, I'm aware. I completely was wrong where I thought the story was going. I should admit to that up now that I can speak. I was wrong. Oh my God, I have to read this. Hold on. Worst I experienced was German Shepherd running in and jumping on the bed right after my girlfriend and I had finished and landed with at least two of his four paws on my balls. Scratches? Jesus Christ. Oh, shut the fuck up, Radium. No. I physically just need a minute. Like the dog's nail fish hooked the urethra of a penis. Like, is that what we're saying right now? What? What? Oh no! Right, David. Like, what are the odds? Like foreskin, maybe, but the whispering eye. Oh, when dicks are involved, oh, it's so I can't breathe. It's so true, though. Dick roll one. It's because their masters keep sticking them in crazy. Their odds are fucked. Poor dicks, though. Maybe dicks have to roll a one because women just roll a one inherently. Maybe that's how the odds are, evened out with the universe or some shit. I'm too sore right now. I know. I'm glad I don't have a dick, but my asshole's gone inside. Genova, what's up? You've come at just the right time. Oh, what? I- With the dick break, there is a crunching sound.
Actually trained a lot. Welcome back, everybody. That thunder yesterday was fucking alarming. And it rained a lot, but it got cold again. So weird. The weather here. Hail Satan.
Anyways, fun fact, there are groups who collect animal dick bones as good luck charms and fertility charms. I know raccoon dick bones are considered good luck. I think Zach has a raccoon dick bone. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Zach, have a raccoon dick somewhere? What is it? Is it gameplay from the new shit? I don't want to be spoiled on anything because I haven't played it yet. Wait, it's another trailer? Wait, stop. Stop playing. I hate autoplay. Or is this the one we watched? Is this the one I watched the one from the Sony showcase. Is this that one? This is, oh yeah, I did lose my shit. I cried. I bawled my eyes out. Yeah, I did lose my shit. I cried. Oh yes. We watched it. I watched it twice on stream and just cried. It's wonderful and terrible all at the same time. Yep. I'm baffled. And then we watched the TikTok of Nathan Fillion. Yeah. Yep, I'm very fucking excited. I completely forgot to download the game last night because I just went to sleep after stream. The game is, I'm going to re-download Destiny and try to stream it again because I think we fixed my computer. I don't remember, but I have a very vague memory of Zach and I fucking with my capture card. And I think I can stream it now. And I really want to play with you guys. I fucking love Destiny. I have not played anything since 6 months ago ish because I couldn't get it to stream without being choppy as garbage. Oh, you asked Scott for the clip. He has a clip of it? Oh, thank fuck. So, honestly, Chronicle, my theory is that he's I don't know, but I think he's inside the Traveler because he, like, doesn't know where he is and that huge glowing triangle and all that. I think he's in it, but I don't know, and I don't know if that's confirmed or not. That's just my theory. Mhm. The big pink pussy triangle. Yeah. I think that's what it is, but I have no I'm not a hundo on that one. Yeah, on the other side, looking glass, dog hair every time. It's because you touched me. I mean, she might have gone in the Traveler to get him or something. I don't know. Did Ikora disappeared, but we didn't get confirmation. We don't know if she's dead though, right? Ikora's missing, but I don't know if we got confirmation of death. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. It's been a while, like I said. But maybe that confirms death. Or maybe, they can't die. Maybe they're just sucked into the fucking Traveler or some shit. I know, she's no longer missing, I guess. Right? Just missing. Okay. That's what I thought, but I couldn't. I mean, honestly, it's been a while. Oh my god, I'll make a Man Out of You metal cover. Shut the fuck up. Hold on, I almost missed that. Ooh, where is it? There it is. I was trying to pull it up on the right monitor. Sorry, Donna. I got it. A metal cover. Really cool looking, though. Jesus Christ. Volumes everywhere. Help me, Jesus. Home Free. They're like voice play, but with a really deep bass singer. I think I have heard Home Free, actually. That sounds really familiar. These guys' voices are deeper than mine. That's saying something. I feel like they have definitely trained for it. Did I miss that one? Thank you, David. Oh, probably that too. Psycho. Thank you. Violet Norlandi? Ooh, Shatterline. Shut up. Does it look really cool? Dude, this sounds like fucking like Stevie Nicks or something. What is this? Bezbilly, we just move with the tides, to be honest. I think we started with a Disney song. This is dope. I get very like Stevie Nicks, like 90s witchy vibes from this, and I love this. This is Harvester by Dorothea Cottrell? Like mixed with Hosier. I like the Tides today too. I've never disliked them, to be honest. You guys have a very organic flow with you. Like a lot of you will be like, this isn't the vibe we're in right now, but it always, like for the most part, it never is like a total. It's usually related and totally vibes. Oh, BDO, stop it. Thank you. But I love my watered down Dunkin'. Wait, about aggression. Stop it. Okay, I have to grab it. That song was amazing. The aggression, cute aggression. My God. Have you ever heard Roses and Revolutions? I love that woman's voice. And they do some Roses and Revolutions. I don't think so. Hold on, let me look them up. I might. Sometimes I just forget the names of things. Creepy mask. The Pines. What the fuck is that? I picked one for you. It scares me, so that's the one we're getting. Stop it. That's the one we're getting. It was Mulan. Mulan. Yeah, it was a dope metal cover of Mulan, though, to be honest. Do you want to BDO or do you want it to be a surprise? It's up to you. We all live. Oh, have I heard this one? Glad I feel like I have. Warframe has some fucking dope songs. I love finding obscure stuff that isn't well known because I feel like there's more music than ever available, and it's harder to find than ever. I don't know why the fuck. The Pines, you said the acoustic version. Should I look for the acoustic version? The video just has a really creepy dude in a mask and it freaked me out. But if the song that's acoustic is better, I'm willing to sacrifice it because I'm always down for good music. Always. That was beautiful. I don't remember who suggested that song because I apologize. My brain is Swiss cheese and I'm high. But that was beautiful. I'm saving that. Kino, did you suggest the Dorothea Cottrell Harvester? It's beautiful. I really enjoyed it. It gave me very much like a 90s witchy, like Stevie Nicks-y kind of vibe. I dug it a lot. Acoustic's better? Okay, let me find it. Hold up. I'm always I believe it's worth it. I have the Icy Fire. I'll put this one on while I search because I think is this the song? Is this the Icy Fire like from Lord of the Rings? Was it Lord of the Rings or Hobbit? I can't remember which one, but Lord of the Rings. Big Bad Wolf. That okay. I think I saw that one actually when I searched them. And did I just close the link? I did. 1 second. Got it back. It's fine. You guys teach me how to reopen things. Oh, stop it. I'm just moving links over so we can watch them. The cat, though. The aggressive. I'm excited for this. I got the Dottie Frere, whatever the fuck. I always say their name wrong, but they made a really good song for Eurovision few years ago that I got obsessed with. Got Sir Woman. I'm just moving stuff so I don't lose it because I click fast. Here we are. Okay. What did you say? Which song was good? Big Bad Wolf. Acoustic or not? Sometimes acoustic is better. I don't know if you guys listen to Hosier, but Hosier has a new song out called Eat Your Young. And it's like the choral acoustic version of it came out. It's someone mixed it, and it's so hauntingly good. I'll play it for you if y'all want. It is so fucking good. Like blow your brain good. Fuck. I don't know where I am in these links. Hold on. Hold up. It's such a miracle. I'm like exhausted now. I know it's the boots at the end and like the shuffle of the stage. But like if you've never seen the movie, as awkward as that was, like the little cheerleaders, talent show thing that they do is so much weirder and more awkward and sad. I don't know, man. If you went to a small school as a child, that movie is really resonant. It's fantastic. It's so good. I'm so happy that Post Malone dances that shit. Oh, I was trying to find another post, one of him doing the Napoleon dance, but I couldn't find one. Boo! Bummer. Anyways, it's so silent now. I'm sorry. That song makes me cry inside. I have too many links. Oh no. Welcome back. Devin Townsend's so amazing. He really is. Yes. So loud. But he is fantastic. Thanks. We have so many links. I'm sure you saw me sit there and panic over them for a minute as I closed some. I'm going to close some more because I have so many. But I have a lot up that we have to get through. Some music, new shit that I've never heard before. Close. 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 Haven't heard that one. Nope. Close. Close. Nope. Close. Close. Sick. Okay. I cleaned up. Wait. Nope. I've got a lot over here. Let me move. Wait, no, I can close that one. What are you? Nope, you're fine. We don't need that. We listened to that. That was rap. That one. um, that one. Okay, this is a sleep token song. I think this was from Rod. I think. I don't remember. I have so many. I'm trying. They're in there. Notice Zach gave me the creamy horse back. What a fuck. He actually put it in the hallway this morning and it scared the living shit out of me. It scared me a lot. What the shit, computer? Twitch is asking me to log in. What happened? Don't be a cunt. Pretty. Tab suspender? Oh, I need that. Bless you. That's something that would definitely help because I sometimes I save them, to the playlist and then just forget. This is gorgeous. Donna, I'm pretty sure that's what this horse is going to turn into. I kind of want to paint it to make it look like a My Little Pony. Because as much as a brown horse is cute, we can make it cooler. I opened it on the wrong fucking computer. Katie, no. I forgot to update my PC. I gotta remember to do that. It just did the blink, the black blink again. Remember, Katie, remember. God damn it. Got it. I love this. Hex, thank you for the resub. If I fucking missed that, I think I might have. Thank you for the resub. I love you, boo. I love this. Fucking A, Najeel. Cheers to that, dude. That's amazing. Congrats. I hope you're feeling good. I dig this a lot. I'm saving it before I forget. That was a hot hit. I'm sweaty. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Oh my god. Holy bitch. Okay. It made me sweaty. Jesus Christ. I know, I'm sorry. Damn. That was a hot hit. I really need to quit, but some things make it really hard. Like my husband smokes too. He was supposed to quit with me years ago and then didn't. Dude, you know what? I always tell people, like, don't get down on yourself. Fucking oh, I'm smoking today. It's actually a new strain. It's Snow Squall. Snow Squall? Yeah. Yes, Snow Squall. It's allegedly a hybrid. Allegedly, it has 28.13% THCA, and total THC is 24.89%. Total is 29.62%. But Snow Squall, yeah, I'd never had it before, but it hits hard. Like, I am fucked. These guys have stoned me today. What I was gonna say about smoking is like, even as a respiratory therapist, like every human being, in my opinion, needs a sin, for lack of a better word. Nobody's perfect. I've seen people like their heart stop at the age of 50 and they're like vegan trail runners. And I've seen people who like smoke and drink until they're 100. You know what I mean? Like, do the best you can to feel the best you can. But other than that, like aiming for some sort of societal peer pressure to be a perfection outside of that is a waste of the limited time we have on this planet, in my opinion. Everybody dies. There's no guarantee that any one thing will take you out, unfortunately. Opiates, hookers, blow, whatever. Yeah, gamble. I don't know. Like seriously, there's I've just that's one view that like working in a hospital really gave me was that nothing guarantees some like fucking astronomically long, impressive existence on this planet, no matter what you do. I feel like people that are happy live the longest. Nope, none of us are getting out alive. And even with advanced technology, like would I want to live beyond that? I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't think so. A hot hit? Oh, a hot hit is when so it doesn't necessarily mean the heat. A hot hit is when you take a hit that is super strong. It's hot, but it's also like for some reason either you've hit a corner of some really strong THC buddage that was shred up in your bowl that has like nothing but pollen or something, or you get one side of the bowl really, really hot and take one big hit, so it is really hot. The hotter it is, it irritates the lining of the throat, just like Najeel said, but it also hyperdilates all of the blood vessels of the throat, because that's just what heat does in general. Drinking a hot beverage has the same effect, but that means that the transfer of THC into the blood system is going to be that much faster, that much more intense. So, on top of having the hot hit that makes us like cough up a lung, sometimes what will happen is because the THC hits so instantaneously and our vessels dilate with that heat in our throat, that heat goes immediately into our face and we get really hot and sweaty. And the hit hits really instantaneously, which marijuana is also a dilator on top of the heat being a dilator. So that dilation, meaning the enlargement of all the vessels in the body, means all the blood rushes to the surface of our face and we get really, really hot and flushed and kind of sweaty and we go for like 5 minutes and then it's over with and then we're just pleasantly stoned. It only happens every once in a while. It's very bizarre. Usually it's like first hit of the day or like some real strong weed, which this is. This bowl, I feel like every hit of this weed, I'm like, okay, I'm sweating. Give me a second. It's bizarre. I don't know, but I'm glad. Like this used to happen to me all the time, and I thought like I was smoking weed wrong or something. And now I've come to realize, like, y'all, this happens to so many different people, so it ain't just me. Ooh, I already like the beat of whatever the fuck this is. Sir Woman Making Love. Oh, who gave me this? I dig this already. This is sick. I'm gonna clean my bowl while we're chatting. Psycho, did I? Probably. I moved all the links over. Yes, I do. Yep, I see it. I have it. This is sick. Yes, CJ, it's literally just a reaction. It can happen when you drink too much coffee or have a really hot beverage. It's just like a compound reaction of the heat with the THC getting there real fast. Yeah. As long as the feeling goes away within 15 minutes, you're fine. This song's dope. This is sick. I love this. You know, David, I've known some people that have bad reactions to hash tea as well, and I think it's that combination of, like, the THC and the sustained hot, like, drinking a hot beverage. It's gotta be something with that, yeah. What happened to you when you drank it? Like, just got way too fucking high? I mean, Najil, you were on your way there. You had all the right information. It was just, like, goes a little bit further than that. That was it. Dilation. Caffeine is a dilator as well. So is nicotine. And felt sick? I've only had that once or twice from weed, and it was a very specific strain, and it just made me feel wrong. I didn't like it. No shit. Oh, gross. Dude, Sade. Fucking A, man. That's what it reminds me of, too. What would you call this genre? It's like funky soul. It's just got this beat. If you're not doing this to it, you're broken. It's got that shit. There was like a whole genre of music that just has this perfect, like, shit. I don't know. Would a dilator be considered a stimulant? Not always, but yes, sometimes. Yeah. Like, a stimulant is most likely always gonna be a dilator, but a dilator is not always gonna be a stimulant. Does that make sense? Because marijuana is technically not a stimulant. Technically, it's a downer, but it does cause vasodilation. But so does caffeine, and that's definitely a stimulant. So does, like, cocaine, that's definitely a stimulant. Yeah, like jazz, soul, funk fusion. I fucking love this stuff. Yeah, it's very listenable. Yep, not exactly. That's a really good way of saying it. Yep, absolutely. Yep, alcohol is a dilator and a depressant. That's another really good example of it. Yeah, and alcohol's a really good example of being a diuretic, but not being a stimulant. Where coffee is a diuretic and a stimulant. Like, they can kind of be all over the place. A lot of things, most things in this world that alter our mood are a dilator of some sort, but not always a stimulant, not always a depressor. They can go either way. But dilation of the vessels tends to be advantageous when you're trying to get a chemical to the brain as fast as possible, as adequately as possible. So that being like a side effect of it all is usually a good thing. You know what I mean? Fuck, I just closed that tab and I didn't save it. I gotta reopen. Yeah, every time. Sir Woman must save. That was a really pretty song. Save. Save it. Stop it. Got it. Bitch. Taco the fuck is up. Happy Friday, motherfucker. How are you? I just packed a new bowl. Would you care to cheers? I'm so high. I should not. It's just, ooh, Beatree. Almost missed it. Ooh. The guitar in this is fantastic. What is this? Imminence Temptation. Oh, cheers. Lemon bars in the bong. Oh, hell yeah. And the Mo Purple. I love that so much. Mo Purple. That's fantastic. I'm jealous. My only two addictions in life are caffeine and nicotine. I know both to different degrees are bad for my Crohn's, but healthy things like fruits and veggies are so bad for my Crohn's, they can hospitalize me. Donna, right? I mean, that's such a good way of looking at life, to be honest. Like, the way I look at it, in that I don't have Crohn's or anything like that metabolically, but anything in excess can kill you. Water in excess can kill you. I do my best while remaining a sane, happy person. But, like, you know, I look at some people, like, I know some people that, you know, strive for this, like, physical and spiritual perfection. I don't know where the fuck they get that idea, you know what I mean? But it's like, they're, like, hardcore vegan, and they exercise constantly, and they drink only water, nothing else goes into their body but, like, water and fresh fruits and veggies and whatever, and I'm just like, "You seem miserable." Like, I don't know, we've got such a small amount of time on this planet. Like, I'd rather have a cupcake and a fucking Chipotle burrito once in a while and maybe knock a few years off than, like, live till I'm 100, but look back on my youthful years and be like, "Sure glad I ate all that broccoli." Psycho, is yours is the Sting one? 'Kay, I will not. I'll play Bad Wolf next if you're still gone. Isn't like a teaspoon of water can kill you too? Absolutely. Yes. It all depends on where your body's at, like what your inter and extracellular balance is to get way too fucking complicated, but yes. Water is oxygen is poison. Oxygen's a drug. Like you get more than 21%, you're gonna be high off your fucking gourd. And even getting straight 21% oxygen makes you high off your gourd if you don't need it. Yeah. Because CJ, I like it's and that's the thing. It's within reason, quality of life over quantity, in my opinion, within fucking reason. Like, I'm not gonna trash my heart and soul before I'm 50 years old. I'm gonna try not to. But I'm also not gonna worry about stretching another 5 years by not consuming sugar or something, or by, like, eliminating carbs out of my life. That's not worth it to me. I'm gonna smoke weed and I'm gonna eat carbs. I'm gonna have a fat ass, and that's gonna be my life. I'm cool with it. I'm at peace. You know what I mean? Nutritional science is kinda behind medicine since we don't know for a fact what's really good for you. Isn't that sad? I've talked about that a lot, Jank. Like, in all my years of medical training and in my chemical like, I have a degree in chemistry, I was never given a class or even offered a class on nutrition or food science or anything like that. Like, you basically have to go into actual food science to learn food science. Like, that's it. We're not given anything. The only things that I know I've pulled out of my chemistry training and out of my medical training and kind of put them together and my experience with patients. And just like literally my firsthand experience with all the people I've dealt with in my life, all my patients. That's where I get most of what I've learned. But other than that, it's so hard. Because, like, for instance, if you went to the American Heart Association's website and you go to look at recipes on how to eat to have a healthy heart, one of the top recipes has bacon in it. I'm not anti-bacon. I fucking love bacon, but we can't agree that there's not bad shit in bacon that is bad for our hearts. And then you look at, like, why would that be there? Oh, yeah, the American Heart Association is completely, like, funded by the American Beef Association. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a gross like, there's nowhere for us to go to know how to eat. I try to eat intuitively, like, I don't let anyone tell me when to eat or how to eat. I eat in a way that doesn't make me feel like shit, and I eat when I'm hungry, period. Because I just don't believe in any of that fake diet bullshit or elimination diet garbage or, like, "Oh, you should be eating every 30 minutes," or "You should eat once a day, intermittent fasting." Like, eat what makes you feel good. If you feel like shit, like, change it. I don't know, it took me a really long time to learn that, but I just don't think there's a right way for anybody. Yes! Right, David? Like, what's the point? I've been in the presence of so many people dying, and the only things people, like, talk about is, "I wish I didn't work so much, and I wish I would've spent more time with family and friends." Those are the 2 regrets 100% across the board I have ever heard come out of a dying person. Never, "I wish I wouldn't have eaten that cinnamon roll," or, "I sure wish I would've fit in those jeans." I mean, it gives me a wild perspective, but therefore, I try to spend time with people I love and care about and don't try to care about the other shit. Is that why there's auction bars? Yes. Auction bars, they usually exist in places like Vegas and shit where people are drinking a lot. And when your body is, metabolizing a poison such as alcohol, it's using a lot of your excess materials to help filter that stuff out. And so additional oxygen can sometimes give you a little jolt, a little like your first cigarette, kinda like a little buzz. Yeah. It's not terrible for you short term, but, like, your average Joe can't go buy a tank of oxygen and just, like, sit and huff it 'cause it ain't good. Eating healthy is just good for energy. Otherwise, I want a pizza and burger. I mean, I've had the best run of my life after some of the worst food. My cousin's super quote unquote healthy. I think she was vegan already when this happened. I told her about my doc telling me not to eat fruits and veggies and why AKA could kill me. She told me my doc was, quote, a fucking quack. Sorry, I needed a break. And to get a new one. My Crohn's doc was like in charge of all GI in the entire hospital system. That, you know what's crazy? I noticed this weird phenomena when I went vegan for a very short amount of time, like not a short amount of time, like 5 years ish when I was dating a guy that was vegan. It was fun. I like a challenge, and I'm not like hooked on meat. I did have weird wet dreams about runny eggs. Let me tell you, really craved eggs. But anyways, one of the things I noticed was if anyone found out that I had some different way of eating, like if I went somewhere public or anything, suddenly everyone in the room became a nutritionist. Everyone in the room was like I wouldn't say shit. I would just be like peacefully myself. And people would notice like I'm not getting ribs or something, and they'd be like, "Oh, are you vegetarian?" And I'd be like, "Kind of." Did you know if the whole world went vegan, everyone would die? Okay. Oh my God, we're at the salad bar in an Alfie's Pizza. Can you just take it down a fucking notch, Nana? It's instantaneous, and it's like, did I come at you about what was on your plate? Like, can we just leave each other the fuck alone? But it was the weirdest thing that always happened. I mean, I just don't tell anyone what I do anymore. I'm mostly vegetarian. I'm just like, you know what? You do you, boo boo. I do me. It's just really weird. Sorry. I mean, I love and care. I have a really good time here, honestly. I love streaming. I've never taken it for granted going to streaming. It's the best time. I learn so much from you guys all the time. Everyone's different. Everyone has different nutrition needs. I believe that too. Like, I don't think there's one specific way that there's not one diet that humanity could follow and be perfect, and all of us have like a happy nutrition like stomach. And I think that's ignorant to think that way. Yeah, and the funny thing is they would come at me all the time. Like if I, just was getting a salad, they'd be like, "Oh, Katie's vegan. Better not put any cheese on it because that's an animal byproduct, isn't it, honey?" Vegans will always let you know. You know the vegan in the room because they won't shut the fuck up about it. Will they? Ha 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 ha. And I'm in the corner just like peacefully trying to enjoy my salad, silently high off my fucking gourd because that's the only way to deal with family in the depths of an Alfie's Pizza. Yeah, we're rednecks. We go to Alfie's. Don't judge me. I don't know! Because they're all tiny and meek and dying on the inside, anyways. I don't know. I don't know. I have great self control. I don't know. I'm probably used to it at this point. No, I saved a TikTok. Nope. Is that the one? Wait. Hold on. I want to make sure it's the right one. This one? Here's. Emily's like, thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the class alive, giving it swings. To cats, too. That was so good. This is heartbreaking and beautiful. Thank you for the biddies, Sally and Emily. Thank you. This song is so pretty and sad. Jesus. Thank you. I think it's a Pokemon. I literally bought this at a PAX. I didn't even know it was a Pokemon shirt until after I bought it. Is this a Pokemon thing? I played Pokemon afterwards. I'd never played it before, though. Gotta admit it. Didn't know. No, Pitsy. Like real mountain goats, or is that a band? Thank you for the fucking Donna. Thank you for the biddies. Donna M. Lasik, Sally, thank you for the biddies. Donna, thank you for the biddies. M. Lasik, thank you for the resub. If I missed anything, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I was organizing. I'm moving this. I have some Spotify links. Bitch, don't sass me. Bitch, I will fuck you. Mother cock. This is gorgeous. It kind of makes me a little heartbroken and sad. Thank you, Emily. Like, I appreciate you. Thank you for the hype train, motherfuckers. Sad, but like hauntingly pretty sad, you know? Pretty. Mikey, would it haunt your heart to tell you I do nothing special? I just slap it on and let it sit there for hours. Like I didn't rebleach it or anything. I feel bad. I've gotten so many compliments on it and I'm so fucking grateful, but I take the tub and like scoop it out with gloves and I do go like I probably do it in like 6 layers up my head just because I'm highly aware of how thick my hair is and that's how much I have to do just to get it thoroughly soaked in. Otherwise, I miss like chunks in the middle of my hair. But I just thoroughly soak it and then I fucking like wrap it in saran wrap on my head and I just let it sit for like as long as I can. And then at the last minute before I go to bed, I wash it out. And then really I just don't wash my hair very often. I think that's the secret to maintaining any fun color. I wash my hair like once a week. Cause otherwise it's gonna fade. But that's it. I don't know. I just like slap it on. I didn't use Sally colors. I used Brad Mondo, X Mondo this time. X Mondo blue. I think it's like called Intense Blue or something like that. I think it's the only blue he has. But this time I used X Mondo blue. But honestly, I just usually go for like, that vibrant, bright ass blue color. Manic Panic's Blue Moon works really well too. But because, if you've ever used, thank you for the biddies, the fuck. I appreciate you. Thank you. If you've ever used temporary vibrants like this, they don't have peroxide or anything in them. So you can virtually leave them on your hair for quite a long time. They're basically just a deep conditioner with dye molecules in it. So I literally just put it on and let it sit for like a really long time. I don't know if that does anything, but that's it. Honestly, I think my hair, you know how some people's hair like grabs red and never lets it go or my hair grabs blue and never lets it go. But I can't get my hair to stay red for the life of me. But thank you. I appreciate the compliments because honestly, like, I do it myself, so you never know. I tried to do this part pink, but because of the green, it didn't really stick. I did get more pink dye that I think I might slap on just to try to, like, take some of the green out a little bit. I don't know. Green is hard. It stays real hard. Emily's like, thank you so much for gifting a sub in the channel. KM1709, use a Bulbas to the highest order. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. Song. I have so many. We're going to get through them. Oh, I love this song. Is this Bastille? Dude, Najeel fucking taking me back these few days. What the shit? I mean, my gray's there. Gray doesn't die, which is really interesting. Like, you can see my silvers in there. They don't grab the blue at all. Silver doesn't die. They're just less apparent when my hair is bleached to the root. It is? I fucking knew it. I love this song. God, there was another song that came out around this song. I can't remember if it was Bastille or not, but it was called Sail. It was like Blame It on My ADHD or something like that. It was fucking great. Oh my god, Mike, I would fucking die. You're welcome. Come play. Oops. I love that shit. My hair, I'm blessed with hair that can take a lot of damage. So, like, I grew up with, like, my best friend became a hairstylist. I know I've told you guys about him, but I went to school with a lot of hairdressers and hairstylists, and they would always use me for like their tests and exams when they were in school because my hair can take a lot. Like, it's kind of like horse hair in its depth of you can abuse it and it still looks okay. But I also have to take credit. I take really good care of my hair in that I don't wash it very often. I put a lot of good shit on it because I like to abuse it, huh, Bubba? If you abuse it, you gotta take care of it. Thank you for licking my elbow. I appreciate you. He's just such a sweet boy. And thank you guys for the fucking hype train and the biddies. Seriously, I appreciate you. Lorelai Jade, I fucking knew there was another resub. Thank you so much for resubbing the class, keeping the class 11, giving it swings so fucking long. I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways. And enjoy your emotes and hail Satan, right, bud? Shit, I don't know. Maybe. Is Sail by Bastille? That's that was AWOL Nation. Shut up. And Loznay fucking got our asses. Hold on, I'm grabbing it. That is such a classic song. I mean, I still to this day I listen to it kind of. It's just it's in one of my playlist rotations, so it comes on. But I can never remember who does the song. I just know it's called Sail because he screams, Sail. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. You got pretty teeth. Your teeth are so pretty. It's almost like you let mom brush them. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. What? That was very delicate of you, son. He's such a good boy. He's just so sweet. You rescued a mutt? Oh, yay! Are they part of the family? Are you keeping them? Are they part of the family now? Yeah, you knocked my headphone out, you little bastard. I can't even hear the song I like. You did that, you little mans. This is my boy. He's the best boy. I do very much love him. He's the best boy, huh, bud? A little sticky, but a good boy. Oh, we auto played. Although, that's a classic. But hold up. This is the one I was thinking of. Holy shit, that takes me back. Just the beginning of it. Damn. Yeah. There was a video of this song by. Oh, fuck. What was their names? It was like two YouTube girls from way back in the day. Oh my god, what were their names? Tessa, Violet, and someone. And the video was so fucking funny. I'm gonna try to find it. Hold on. It's the same song. They just made a fan made video to it that like made. Oh shit, CK. No, CJ. CJ, shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You know I would never do that on purpose. You shut your mouth. Hold up. I don't have too many links. There's no such thing as too many links. I just have to get in the flow of it. And then I rotate them between screens. I have one monitor that's like my safe monitor that will never be picked up by Discord ever. And it's basically where I keep Discord and stuff and like Twitter, places anywhere where there could be private DMs where any of you have shared private information, literally of any kind. And I pull them up on that monitor to make sure they're safe. And then I move them to the monitor that's a Discord monitor. And once I get in the cycle of it, I'm pretty good. The same. Been a while. Fucking classic though. I'll give you all the link to that if you'd like to keep it forever. It should be there was a period of time where if you searched for the song by AWOL Nation, that was the first video that came up. I don't know if it does anymore, but it's fucking fantastic. I have more shit. I'm just organizing. Uh. Wait, I think I have heard this song. How am I always cut up? I don't know. I feel like I've heard this. Oh, Station. Hold up. Let me grab it. I almost missed it. Yes. Oh, no. It reminds me of the Decemberists. I like it. It's just really familiar, like I've heard this or something. Oh. Oh, Derp, thank you. Oh, is that Nanaloo? Fuck yes. I appreciate you. I'm giving that a. Is it creepy to follow? I'm giving them a creepy follow. I'm a old creepy fan from YouTube. Come on. It's fine. Right? I loved the Decemberists. That's not a jab or anything like that. I fucking loved the Decemberists. I like it. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm just moving shit. I hope you die. I hope we both die is sweet. Sweet. Oh my god, that dog. Oh no, I thought I beat the song. I had to go through and save some of the songs that I forgot to save while we were listening to them. I did it. I really liked that. I don't know how to explain. I feel like I've heard it before, but I don't. I fuck my dick. I just closed it. Every time. No! It's okay. It's alright. Fuck all day and all night. Have I heard this? I feel like it's gonna be hella funky and I'm into it. This is Sir Woman again. This is dope. Tombadils. Good for you. Cheers, honeybean. I love her voice. Their voice. Oh my god, is that a thing? Songs I love from bands I hate. Is that like one hit wonders? Because I have a lot of those. Like, there's one song from a band that hits and it's like amazing, and everything else they ever come out with, I hate. Like, I can't jive with any of their other music. I have that stuff. I've literally been preparing. Dude, I dream about The Sims sometimes. I totally get that. Oh, I got it now, Jill. It gave me an error. I had to reload it. It confused me. That was the face. I love this. It's such a good, like, just very chill. I don't know. It reminds me of 90s R&B for some reason. I don't know if I have any bands I hate, but I'm, like, pissed that they come out with one great song and nothing else I like ever. Like, that upsets me. Like, don't come out with a song and then have that be your single and nothing on your record ever sounds like that ever again. What the fuck? Rude. Rude. I Believe in a Thing Called Love. That song, that band, nothing sounds like that song and it upset me. Chumbawamba, The Darkness, thank you. Mhm. The Darkness. Yeah, they've never come out with any song that ever sounded like that song ever again, and I love that song. There was that other one I found recently. What were they called? It was like Dark Bird or something like that. Recently in the last, like, 6 months, I mean. Yeah, Dark Bird, by Jake Wesley Rogers. That song is a fucking banger. Nothing else by them hits at all. Like, nothing sounds like that song at all. At all. I'm heartbroken by it. This one. You'll recognize it. Do they really? And see, people that love all their other music probably hate that one hit, I would imagine. Oh, I could see that. I could see that, CJ. I don't like anything that came out Death Magnetic or on. I feel that. This song, I really like this song. Nothing else sounds like this song. And it makes my heart sad. I tried. Not a thing. Oh my god, it is really high. Thank you. Better? Still super loud. I saw that. I apologize. Yeah, that Chub Thumper song was way overplayed for a while. Better? This song is such a slapper, dude, and I just fucking nothing else sounds anything like this. It's very, like, slow poppy, and this one's just got such a sick beat to it. Bummer sauce to me. I can't think of another one right now because I tend to try to stay away from those bands. I feel betrayed. But, like, I guess, like, I hate Kanye West because he likes to go after Jewish people, and he's, like, the biggest example of bipolar in the world right now, but I don't listen to any of his music anymore because it just doesn't exist because, of what he's doing. I don't wanna listen to that. You know? Like, he's kind of a sick fuck these days. Then Bard Durd. Wait, is that a thing? What would a Durd be? What's a Durd? What's a Durd? Bard Durd. It could be. Cheers, cocky love. Oh, I had a tour of the school and I've been interviewing it this week. Oh, they actually like are being hired. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I won't jump the gun. I'm not gonna get too excited, but like wait. labias. Witchcraft! Yes. This is Jake Wesley Rogers, Dark Bird. It's a good song, but nothing else by this person sounds like this song at all, which makes me sad. It's attached to Emory University and CDC, so the majority of the school is kids from one of those two entities. Is that a good thing? That was a really hot hit. Oh no, I did it again. Oh, why did that happen? Okay. I don't know why it just stopped out of nowhere. That wasn't me. I guess it was just a very sudden end to that one song in particular. Oh my god, we have I think that is literally as old as Dane Cook. I'm gonna be honest. It seems like it's from the same like era. Just the hairdo alone. Hold on. 15 years ago. Yeah. September 5th, 2007, that was uploaded. It was about around that time. No shit. That was about around that time. When it was like, cool to dump gel in your head. Although that might still be cool. I have no idea. I am not in touch with fashion or styles or whatever the fuck. The youth? What are the youth doing? We're not old, but we're like set in our ways, I'm not out there trying new things in terms of how I look or what I do with myself anymore. Like, I'm pretty much set. Mermy, you got me. No clue. I think. Oh my god, the top comment is rest in peace, Sparta. Well, that's just unkind to know. Shouldn't have gone there. Sparta was a goddamn kitten in that video. Fuck's sake. I quit. I quit. Fuck all that. If I averaged, man, my emotional age is like a 5-year-old boy. I don't have a great emotional age. I still think farts are funny. I know, Mermy. I kind of feel so sad. The fact that that's the top fucking comment. I know. I should know better, Kino. I really should. I'm not an educated person. Don't cats usually live into their teens unless something horrible goes wrong? Satan forbid. Farts are funny forever. Thank you. I've never understood people that are like, oh my god, they farted. Like, that's just out. What the fuck? Everybody farts unless you're a freak of nature. And they're funny. It's literally like music from your butt cheeks and your a-hole. It's hilarious to me. I fucking think that as long as I'm not like basked in your rotting asshole smell, it's hilarious. Yeah, I've known some cats that reach till their 20s too. I don't think they all do, so I don't want to like put that in the universe, but I think they live till their teens. My cat's older than that video, right, Scott? Like that's something must. Oh, I don't want to go there. Let's not talk about that. I hope that cat had a beautiful life. That's all I'm gonna say. Why? Oh my god, Lilith looks like a zombie. She's on her back, asleep, dead asleep, and her eyes are like rolled back in her skull, but they're open, so the whites are showing, and she's like barked in her dreams. She looks dead. Get it together, ma'am. Jesus. Time and place. Amen on that. Well, that and some people just don't have horrifically smelly farts. I think it really depends on what you eat. I've been around a lot of people that fart constantly, but I've never smelt a thing. And then some people that you never hear a thing, but you just kind of don't ever want to be in a closed space with them ever. You know? You remind me of the best crop dusting incident of my life. Wait, were you the crop duster or the dustee? I've never got to be a crop duster, but I've been dusted many times in my life, and it's a terrible time. Like, I've borderline vomited. Okay, you have to tell us now, though. Share shows and tellsies, sharesies? I don't know. Now I have to know. I'm very curious. All of my the vast majority of my family is all very male, like borderline toxic masculine, and they fart constantly. And all my cousins used to like do those silent nasty farts that you want to die from all the time. I'm well familiar with. 22? Oh my god. She just fell over dead. Poor kitty. She sounds like she lived a really good long life, though. Toxic's doing double duty. No pun intended. Tee duty. This is dope. This reminds me of music from going out on the boat with my parents when I was younger. Good music. I dig this. There's only 105 subscribers on this YouTube channel. How? I'm saying, David, like, if I averaged my mental maturity with my actual age, it's not great. It's down there. Our children. I mean, there's some stupid turn of phrase I say all the time, and every time I say it, even if I don't laugh out loud, I laugh in my mind because of how I say it. I'll say something and then say, "But fuck, man." And in my mind, every single time I think to myself, "But fuck." Every time. I say it all the time, but I don't say it on purpose. It's just I just say it. But it's in there. But fuck. It's funny. But fuck is funny. Because you say butt in a sexual sense. Like, give me that butt. Have you guys seen that? There's an SNL, a recent SNL, where the girl won't stop talking about how some dude wants her butt. He wants this butt. And it's so funny. I truly am a child. No. Yeah, I shit you not, David. Zach left it in the dark part of our hallway last night while I was sleeping, and I woke up this morning in the dark and come walking in the hall, half asleep, rubbing my eyes, looking for the bathroom to brush my teeth, and it was just that face in the hall. I literally did like a on the walls. I had to brace myself. And then I realized what that bastard did. I'm thinking about painting it though to be like a colorful, cartoony looking like My Little Pony, but like My Little Pony. Like this is gonna be Stony Pony, Stony Sally, or whatever the fuck. Mary Jane Wanna. Because right now it's just a very startled brown horse. Space Pants with Peter Dinklage is pretty fucking good. There are some really good older skits on there. Can't have all the butts. I mean, if only, right? Dude, it really is. Especially like it's very realistic. It's very tall. It's actually quite large. And it's so well done. Like I have to cut it up if I want to throw it away, which will never happen. And what do I do with this now? This is just part of our life now. I didn't really consider that 2 years ago when I invested. This is just with us now. The face is so startled. I really can't get over this, like, "Help me, please don't turn me into glue" look. Like, am I wrong here in that that's I mean, the ears are borderline going back. This is not a happy horse. Would not mount. Giggity. Mount. Ha-ha. Ha-ha, tee-hee. Jesus Christ. Behind the Bastards, the host referred to the song Balls to the Wall as an AC/DC song. I was gonna say, that's not right. It's okay, thank you. It is a what the fuck look. What have we learned about having to live with the consequences of our actions? I know. And I live in such a small space already that there's nowhere even to hide this. So anyone that comes to my house, I'm gonna have to explain the life size cutout of a giant horse. Or I do something with it. And that feels mean. Fake rainbow ribbon horn tape. I agree. Staple it to a wall. It stands up on its own though. Like why? It's got like a stand in the back, so it's self-supported. So I can really put it anywhere. I feel like this is gonna be that weird thing in Zach and I's life that we are going to prank each other with eternally. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Oh my god, Viata. What if I could get it down there without Zach knowing and then ask him to go down there to get me something? That means I have to go down there. But that's like borderline genius. He'll shit his pants. It's so big and scary. But he might hurt it. He might like break it. But if I go down there, I'll die. Oh my god, I could trick Rod into doing it. Oh, good plan. There are monsters. I don't want to die. Okay, this is the crop dusting story. I worked at a company that Fridays was called Inappropriate Fridays. Pranks, Nerf gunfights, etc. Sounds like a blast. Good friend of mine, Marvin, was working quietly in his cube, and I came in to talk to him about something sort of work related. I sat down on the edge of his desk and then just, oh no, just let the slowest, silent, hottest fart for 30 seconds on his desk as you were talking to him. Oh my god. This is chemical warfare. You realize that, right? And then just walked back to my cube. When I got back to my cube about 20 feet away, I hear, oh my god, Robert! It's genius. So fucking sick. Oh, that's so gross and so sick, though. Sneak into Scott's house, that'd be funny. Although, what if I fucked his kids up? I don't want to like make his kids essentially scared. I'm okay with fucking up Scott. We had the eternal prank gift in our family. One year, my aunt bought my mom a really ugly painting of two dead ducks. Ah! Oh, like hanging after a duck hunt. Okay, I know what you're talking about. So every year at Christmas, one family member would get it. Okay, no shit, CJ. We're kind of suffering the same thing right now. Every year for Christmas, I don't know how this started. I think it started before I moved in. But every year for Christmas, Scott gets Zach some like piece of art that is a clown. A clown. A clown. A clown? But he gets them like at thrift stores and shit. It's not like he's going out commissioning clowns. Like he goes to a thrift store and finds like a velvet painting of a clown from 1982 or a wood carved painting of a clown or something. So we have like a guest bedroom that's not only full of gimp masks and otherwise that Zach's community has gifted him, but we have like these ancient artworks of fucking clowns. And I'm not kidding you. If it was like a Swedish landscaped house minus the spiders, it would be that. But I put them all in that room because I can't stand clowns. But he keeps doing it. And they're scary type clowns. Like, not, not comforting. I don't know. There's no such thing as a comforting. They scare the shit out of me. I don't want anything to do with them. I don't like them. I do my own tie dye. Do. Yeah, this is bleach tie dye, actually. Like, I did the bleach tie dye and then I just used a dye and dipped it in dye because I didn't like the orangey color it dyes because I don't look good in orange. But yeah, because I honestly, I went through like, I have all black clothes. It's crazy. And it's not for lack of trying. I just think fashion's ugly and nothing good ever comes in any other color for some reason. I don't know. So instead of buying new clothes because I'm that person, I just tie dyed. I just bleach tie dyed a lot of my black clothes. So originally this was a pure black shirt that I got at like a PAX. I think it's Pokemon themed. It's super effective. I think it's like a Pokemon theme, but I had never even played Pokemon when I bought this. I just thought it was funny. I have no idea. It's bad. We used to just swap on Xmas Eve that things we would want to get rid of. My mother-in-law had this creepy doll. My brother-in-law ended up with it. No. He hid it in the wheel well of her car for a year. Shut the fuck up. That is psychological warfare, kids. Oh my god. Fuck no. A specific knot? Let me think what I did on this one. I gotta look at it. Yeah. So what I did here was I have lots of material around me. Let me grab one. I could show you. Basically, what I did was I accordioned the material and then put like a rubber band on each side of the accordion. So this is like literally took the sleeve of the shirt and just did like a backwards, like making like a juicy fruit necklace, like back in the day, kind of just a backwards forwards, and then did that. On this part, what did I do? Does it show better on the back? Nobody knows. Oh, I think these are just like gathers. Just like gather twists and then I do multiple rubber bands down them. And I honestly think this is one of the shirts I just did it really spontaneously all over. So everywhere there's a circle is a twist and a rubber band pulled up. Oh, and then these ones. These ones I was kind of I experimented with this shirt. I think this was one of the first ones I did. But I liked this part. I did the same thing, like just the spiral and rubber band, but I did it just like a half. So I just took like the corner like that, did a rubber band, and then a little bit more, did a rubber band, a little bit more. And it came with like it does like a cool, I did it on both sides. It has like a cool, like, I don't know, cool rainbow? Would you call it that? Like a horizon or a sunset. That's what I thought it looked like. I thought that was kind of cool. But I experimented. But yeah, the accordion is cool. It's hard to do though, especially if you're working with what's marketed as a woman's shirt, meaning we don't get pockets or sleeves. Like, what is this? What is this? That's less than 2 inches of fabric, my dudes. That's a joke. It's really hard. But it looks cool. Kino, both. I bleach tie dye first. So Vissy actually taught me how to do it. So what you do is you just bunch it up like you're gonna tie dye, but understand that wherever the rubber bands are is where, it'll stay black or whatever the base color is, and where it's not, that's where the bleach is gonna bleach out. But most shirts, especially shirts that I own that are like marketed for women, they have elastic, like they're stretchy, they have other fibers in them that aren't natural, and so they'll never bleach white. The farthest they'll ever go is kind of this weird, like, dank orange. You can kind of see it coming through in some places. This is like kind of grungy orange color. And if you look good in like autumn colors, it's really pretty actually. I do not. I look better in cool tones. So I did the bleach tie dye, and then after you do that and you wash your shirt, you have to do like a peroxide bath, like hydrogen peroxide bath. Otherwise, bleach never stops bleaching, so it will eventually start to break down the fabric. The peroxide helps neutralize it. Do a peroxide bath, give them another wash, and then I just have like RIT, RIT. It's just you can get it at any like Michaels or craft store, online, probably anywhere. RIT dye, and then I just do a dye. This was like a teal, I think, dark teal or something like that, just to change the color a little bit because that dark orange doesn't look very good on me. But yeah, I had to bleach the yes, absolutely. Yeah, because the shirt was black. So it's literally taking a pitch black shirt, doing a bleach tie-dye. So literally you do all the rubber bands, dip it in a bleach bath. It's like a 1 to 2 bleach to water or whatever, depending on how much you wanna bleach your shirt, and then you have to do the peroxide and the wash and everything, and then I had to dye it again. But I like doing that stuff. It takes a whole day, but on a day off when it's nice, it's kinda like, whatever. I'm up doing stuff anyways. Oh my god, it is strange. No, it is. I think we had to take a break, and that's why I was just waiting just to do that, and I didn't wanna play music yet. You're right. It is no, it's weird. Nothing's normal about the silence that's happening. Excuse me. Okay, I thought it was gonna be really loud. We're fine. Ghetto, shut up. You back right back at you, motherfucker. How are you? I make people's gifts for Christmas. Everything's so fucking expensive these days, and I try my best. Honestly, Anubis, I think that's the best stuff. I like to do that too, or give people an experience, like go to a show with them or a play or something like that. Because everything's so fucking disposable these days. CJ, have a beautiful day. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Be safe and give love to the little one. Yes, Charizard. Yes, the transformative nature of taking a well-known Pokemon phrase, combining it with the quintessential stoner uniform of a tie-dye T-shirt, thus changing the meaning of the original text, giving it new meaning. Yes, Charizard, these drugs do hit hard. They're super effective. Did I do it? This is yeah, it's Crystal Method. I have no idea who gave it to me. I'm just trying to get through the links and not miss any. So some of them, if they're not a video, I don't move them so that I don't miss them. I'm so waking up and you were sitting in a position that made it look like your mic was a mechanical arm. Oh my god, can you imagine if streamers just had like a mic as an arm? Hey there, everybody. How's it going? Today we're going to fist a cactus on stream. It seems to like it. Yeah, bitch. Sorry about that. This is fucking Najio. I can tell you're my age. Great music. It's just like it takes me the fuck back. I actually was driving the other day and a song by Garbage came on. What was it? Oh fuck, what song was it? But dude, I felt like 12 or something. I don't know. I felt young. It's so weird when music like that just comes on. I'm like, what fucking year is it? Wait, it can't be Sunday yet. What day? Wait, it's not Sunday yet. My mic cord got really tight. Excuse me. That cactus did not give consent. I know, right? It was an Akatia. There was too many faces to ask. I mean, I bet there's enough NyQuil in the world to make it Sunday pretty fast for you, but I wouldn't advise it. Let the cactus be the fisty for change. It's most likely has been. I don't want to be here anymore. Sounds cucculent. Shut the fuck up. My stomach hurts so bad. I'm gonna have fucking abs after today, my god. Oh my god, painting bleach? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Dude, those people are so fucking talented. I don't have enough confidence for that stuff. This is kind of like resin art in that I kind of like do something and then just let God take its hands. Whereas that you have to have like talent. Like I don't have much of that. I do my best, but it's not strong. No confidence with it anyways. And bleach is so fucking permanent. What do you do after that? You're just kind of cucculent. It would be cucculent or cusculent. Dude, I'm excited for Sunday for you. It doesn't have to have any special reason that you have to explain to me. I can be excited for no reason. I'm really good at that. Mania. I'm trying to look. I think we had Stereogram Walkie Talkie Man. Was this the one y'all were talking about? I'm just moving shit. I think so. Did I skip one? Fuck me. I don't think I did. I have to pee so goddamn bad though. We should take a break. I'm gonna pull up generic ass music for when we take a break so I don't miss anything. Cause I need to pee so bad. Oh my god. It comes and goes. No, I mean it comes like that. What was the song we listened to where they come a lot? Jesus Comes. That's all I know. Cucculent. It's fucking fantastic. Wordplay's the best. To be fair, I mistyped. What a gift. What a gift you've all given us. Vile, my love. Second date tonight in ours. Oh my god, are you excited? Are you excited? Ooh. Dicks crossed. Not that these are dicks. What is this song that just mystically came on next? I likey. The Crusher, Overseer. Sick. Break time. Katie has to pee. Real fucking bad. I'll be in just lightning here. Like, just these past 3 days, it's so much like the East Coast. Like, I remember living in Maryland, and it was around this time of year, like every day at the exact same time, you would just get that downpour. You know what I'm talking about? It'd be like every day around 2 or 3 p.m., like it's been happening here. You just get a sudden fucking invasion of rain, like piss warm rain. And that exact thing's happening here. Like the thunder is so, it is so startling. It sounds like someone is crashing a semi truck into my yard. I don't know how it sounds, but it's happening right now. Again, this is the third day in a row. It's so loud. And then it just fucking floods like piss rains, like the East Coast. Like frightening. Yes, very much so. Like flood. Yes, no, it is. It is. Normally we don't get, like, we're desert, we're high desert, you know, we normally don't get this kind of level of rain. We get those normally, like, since I've moved here anyways, I've only lived here like 3.5 years, but since I've moved here, we get like those dry summer storms where you see the lightning in the mountains where it's wet and you know there's not going to be fires and it's fun. I love watching those storms and you'll hear some thunder here and there. But the past 3 days in a row, it stopped both Zach and I in our tracks because it comes through our fucking mics. The crack is wild. Dude, I know, right? I mean, seriously, like, there was one week it flooded my post office, wherever the fuck that is. And we're in, like, I think if you go east of Denver, correct me if I'm wrong, if you go east of Denver, it's real flat, like Kansas flat. But anywhere Denver and west towards the mountains where we are, it's like this. Like, running around here is a hellscape. I don't even ride my bike since I moved here because it's not fun because you're just doing this the whole time. Like, it's a workout. There's no relaxing bike ride around here. So I just run. It's no better, but I mean, it's a little better in my opinion because you're going slower, maybe. I don't fucking know. But, because of that, we don't like, I just watch our road turn into a river, basically. Like, we've never personally flooded, like our yard or our house because we're kind of on a hill. But the road, like inches of water out of nowhere. And I think part of the reason is because, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like the type of soil we have here because it's like desert soil and it's that clay. We get that flooded type rain because the water doesn't go into the ground. It just sits on top of it. It doesn't soak in anywhere. Like, it just sits on top. So any water that accumulates anywhere just fucking goes like a river. It's wild. Say crack again. Crack. No shit. At my home in coastal Georgia, it stormed for a whole month. Did you guys flood? I love the East Coast storms. I mean, I understand where, like, in Georgia, I'd probably be afraid of them, but like Georgia, Florida, I understand how they can get fucking hurricane wild. But up in Maryland, we only got the leftovers. So, like, we'd get crazy wind that would definitely knock shit over and you could, like, lean against and go almost sideways. But we never got, well, okay, one year we got the softball hail that put holes in the roof. That was it. That was the scariest weather I'd ever experienced. I know. Well, didn't California just have to pass some new legislation to stop taking out of the Colorado River because the Colorado River is so damn low? I think something like that. Like, I heard about that recently because they're bitching like you got to stop taking all the water. Like, you guys have to do something because we're gonna cut you off. Because it's not just the Colorado River. Like, Lake Mead, I think, was really dried up. Like, to the point where they're finding all these old gangster hidden bodies. No shit. Like, they're finding bodies that the mafia put in this river, like, years and years and years ago, and, the Hoover Dam, I know, is really, like, miles below the line it's supposed to be, like, we're low on water, hella, so this is good, but it's also alarming, like, it's a lot, and the thunder, I mean, I'm just, like, I'm nervous, I keep staring at the front of my house because if it's anything like it was the last 2 days, it's so goddamn loud. Cement shoes! It's I mean, it's kinda crazy that that shit is just, like, coming to the surface now, like sunken vehicles and stuff. Yeah, all the states along the Colorado River have signed something to limit how much they take from the river. Good. Cali's cutting the most because they were taking the most. I think isn't Cali, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not trying to hate on Cali, but Cali, like, produces the least amount of its own water, right? I think most of us, like, Colorado included, I think, like, Colorado, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, and California, correct me if I'm wrong, most of us, we all take water from Mead, the Colorado River, and the Hoover Dam because I mean, the water all comes from the Colorado mountains, but, like, I don't live in the mountains. Like, I'd probably be dried the fuck up just considering where I live. Like, we get rain this time of year, but once summer hits, it's dry as a bone, even though your bones are wet. Ew. I had a friend when I was a kid who's bad was like a wild wilderness action type man. He'd build canoes. Fuck yeah, and would seek out flooded towns. No shit? Oh, I was gonna say, like, freshly flooded? Like, did he find, like, bodies? I don't like that. That would scare the shit out of me. It is, isn't it, Donna? And, like, I've listened to podcasts about that, like, the expense and the effort it takes to take the salt out of salt water to make ocean water even usable or drinkable by humans, and it's crazy. It's pretty wild. Being in Gloucester during the perfect storm. Oh my god, you were there? Dude, I can't even imagine. I don't think I've ever been in a storm that bad. I've been around them. Like, there are areas in Maryland that definitely flood really, really bad, like Ark style. Hold on, I'm trying to look. Sleeping bags are just soft tacos for bears. Do sleeping bags like nylon? Like I like tortilla shells? Maybe. I could see that. The Kroger buyout of Albertsons might happen. They'll just have to shut down, whoa, 375 stores out of their combined 5,000 plus. Wow. I haven't seen an Albertsons in so many fucking years. Upstream? No, what's Upstream about? No, I've never heard of them. I don't think so. Right, they need to work on ways to desalinate water that doesn't produce so much waste. I think that's the biggest problem right now, correct me if I'm wrong. I listened to this ages ago when I was, like, in school, but there's something they have a process to desalinate, i.e., take the salt out of water and make it drinkable for humans, but it produces so much of a fucking waste product, it's almost, like, worse for the planet. Hold on, I was waiting for that song to end, and I almost forgot. Sorry. Nope. Wrong. Wrong. What did I do? I pulled up a oh, there it is. I did the right one, right? Yeah. Albertsons owns Safeway, Vons, Ralph's, and Jewel. Oh, no shit. I've seen Vons and Ralph's. I've never seen a Jewel Osco. Where the fuck is that? Oh shit, thank you. Whoa. Blinded by the light. What's your favorite tech innovation? Illegal cab company, illegal hotel chain, fake money for criminals, plagiarism machine. What the fuck? We literally have people called secret shoppers that spy on you and can have you fired for not smiling big enough. But yeah, sure, communism is. This is hilarious. I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, it's what you inventory. It's Illinois, Iowa. No shit. See, that's the only area I've never really lived near. Idiot. There's a lot of really bizarre, like off-brand, not off-brand, but just like I've only seen one of these grocery stores in Washington State, like Yolks. Have you ever heard of a Yolks? Or what was the other one? And it's like I've seen one ever in my life. They're usually somewhere random in Eastern Washington, but there will be like three in that one city or something like that. It's really bizarre. There's a lot like that. Powered by ocean tide that trickles out the desalination. Ooh. I wonder it's probably a slow process. I mean, I imagine the only reason this shit's not going anywhere, it's gotta be money, right? Fusion power will allow cheaper desalinization too, since you can use power to do it with basically no waste. Why don't they do something like that? I don't think so, Donna. Let me see. Oh my god, Jeff, they're phenomenal. They really I mean, it's I kinda grew up around them, so I definitely took them for granted, and I'm sad about it. And going back to Pacific Northwest and visiting my parents and getting to walk through them, I got to take Zach, and that was really fucking cool. Like, he got to hear an eagle for the first time and hear what an eagle actually sounds like because there's bald eagles all the fucking everywhere. But it's literally a rainforest. It's just not tropical, so you don't really think about it until you're away from it for a while, and then you get in it and you're like, "Ah, fuck." I mean, the trees are huge, and the amount of, like, really oh my god, I love this song. I know exactly what song this is now. Just that, like, I don't know, they're one of my favorite trees ever is in the Pacific Northwest. It only lives there. It lives off, like, the coasts of Oregon, California, and, Washington. I can't remember what it's called. It's escaping me right now, but the trunk of it, its bark naturally peels off, and its bark is, like, this really rich red color, but underneath its bark, the skin of the tree is rainbow. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's literally like a burst of rainbow colors. It's so fucking cool. And they have a bunch of just unique plants like that that can only live on the coast right there on the Pacific Northwest coast. East Coast has the same kind of natural biome like that too, but I'm just more used to that, I guess. Like I lived in that more recently. So the West Coast one blows me away more. Oh, he was fucking he had no idea. Like, I think when you're not from the Pacific Northwest and you learn about it either from, like, fucking Twilight or something, it's either you think it's all beaches and, like, seafood and smells like rotten clams and whatever, cheers, happy 420, or you think it's like Twilight and it's just, like, these thick pine forests that are really dark and dank and sad, and it's none of that, like, at all. I don't know. There's no one's really realistically portrayed the Pacific Northwest, and it makes me sad that I'm aware of anyways, that I've really seen. Cheers. I'd take robot arms, David. I'd be so ripped. Right, and that was the other thing, no shit. So, not no shame on Zach. Zach grew up in Montana, where it's, like, mountains, no seawater at all, and he told me before we went and visited my parents, he was like, "I don't like the ocean. It smells like dead fish." And I was like, "How do you have that reference? Like, where have you been near the ocean?" And he loved it. 'Cause it's cold, it's windy, there's, like, seals and orcas trying to kill people and gray whales everywhere, and there's sea life, there's eagles flying over your head, like, it's pretty stunningly beautiful, and there's not a ton of people, like, actually out in the nature part, they're all in Seattle proper. I almost missed it too, I'm glad you got it because I was not paying attention. I'm so like, I'm hyper I don't know why, because it sounds like a car crashing into my house. I know it's the thunder, but it scares the shit out of me, and it's happening outside right now. I love the smell of the Pacific Northwest, like, that wet, kind of musky, mildewy, I don't know. It smells like the rainforest over there, dude, I love it. My parents used to have a chunk of property that was, like, part of like, Olympic rainforest, and they sold it because they couldn't do anything with it because it had a salmon run on it. But it was we used to just go walk it every once in a while. It was, like, 10 acres out in the middle of nowhere, and it's like it reminds me of, like, the South with the Spanish moss, but instead it's, like, the thick green lichen moss, hanging off everything, and it's just, like, dripping wet, and there's salamanders and frogs everywhere, and birds and life, and it's just, like, fucking thick. Thicker than a Snicker. I love that area, it's beautiful. East Coast has a very, very similar like, not similar, but similar, exciting, different biome, though. I would 100% experience both if you can, if you haven't seen either. The East Coast is really cool because it's vast majority, like, deciduous trees, not so much evergreens. So, in my opinion, in the wintertime, it looks like the forests of, like Lord of the Rings or something, It's, like, trees for miles in front of you, but it's, like, dense-ass deciduous trees that have no leaves on them. So it kinda looks like something out of Sleepy Hollow or something like that. It's just a different kind of beauty, and then when it explodes in the spring, it's like something else. And then the fall, I mean, who the fuck doesn't know about a Vermont or Connecticut fall, for fuck's sake? Some of the most or New Hampshire, my god, some of those places are, like, literally look like they're on fire. Yes, I love Vermont is so fucking gorgeous. I have family in that area spread out. The states are so tiny, they're everywhere. Really, Vespin? That, like, wet I love that. I miss that smell of, like, a forest. I take my dogs up in the woods here, up into the mountains just to get, like, that smell because where I live, It reminds me of honestly, it reminds me a lot of Spokane, Washington. I don't know. I've never been anywhere else that smells the same, but it smells like cement. It's just so, like, devoid of life and moisture that everything just kinda smells like asphalt and cement at a certain point. Yes! Evergreen, yeah. Evergreen usually means any tree that has usually means trees with pine needles. Those are usually evergreens, but there's also, like, magnolias, I think, are an evergreen. There's other evergreens, but yeah, an evergreen is a tree that does not shed its, green parts during one season entirely. They tend to go through cycles just continuously throughout the year, shedding and birthing and shedding and growing and shedding, growing. Yeah. And then deciduous is a tree that loses its leaves, whatever that is, whether it's a needle or whatever. Yeah, science. And by that, what trouble means is the Pacific Northwest is fucking horrible place. Do not move there. Visit, leave swiftly. Pittsburgh's gorgeous. A lot of my family was originally like they came from Ireland and went to Pittsburgh originally. So we went there to see some like graveyards and shit. Oh, a train ride to see the fall foliage. That's one thing I did when I was way too young, and I need to do it again as an adult. I just never did it living there, and I hate myself. Always the answer to Chipotle is always yes. It's not just like songs that don't still play on the radio years after they were released. Nope, not just that one. It's the if the fossil fuel if the fossil fuel companies had invested in renewable resources back in the 70s, they'd be making money hand over fist right now and be in the forefront of that business. Lack of foresight. I don't know what the problem is, but like just in my casual experience, like reading about stuff like that time, and I feel like it's because the people at the top making the decisions are always hella old. Therefore, their decisions are made in extreme short range. They don't care what happens in 15 years because they're not going to be here. Statistics say that's the only thing I come up with that short range fucking thinking. I agree with you. It's very bizarre. I hope it gets saved enough to retire in Washington. Still debating on where on the West Side. My parents told me that Washington State is one of the number one states to retire in right now, in terms of like what the taxes and Medicare is, and like what it's how like how do I put this? Like how safe it's projected to be in the future. Because my parents are both in Washington State still, and my mom is officially retired. My dad's looking to retire like in the next year or something like that. But they both said the same. They said looked at things with their accountant or something like that. And Washington's apparently a really good state to retire in, just in terms of retirement taxes. Are you going to be able to get health insurance? Blah blah blah, all that garbage. I can see Russia from my moose antlers. No shit. See, my family was Irish, came over that way as well, but not famous in any way, like the super poor Irish, like the hated ones. My nana was like a mail order bride. I didn't know there was famous Irish. I thought they fucking hated the Irish. I can see Washington State from my roof. We have East India Company to thank for the invitation to corporations. Do we really? Oh, wait. The general rule of corporations is to have no foresight because management's only thinking about getting as much money and run like hell, right? I mean, and just in my little experience with retail, that's how it feels. When you just work in retail, like box retail, I worked at Lowe's for a really long time. Everything is about the end of year. Nothing is about 10 years from now. Nothing's about 15 years, 20 years from now. It's all about what's going to happen in the 6 months, what's going to happen in the next 6 months. And that's all they fucking care about. And they, lay off people or cut people's hours severely to make these really finite numbers. And then they overindulge in hours. Oh, again, it's like a binge purge bullshit. It never works. Like, I never saw that company make a penny. Right into Massachusetts, trying to think. I think my family came down through New York. Yeah, they came through New York, and then some of them went to Pittsburgh, and then that's on my dad's side, and then on my mom's side, it was just my great nana mail order. In the Catholic Church, you could just mail order a bride if you wanted a nice, cute little one from Ireland, which is so fucking sick. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here, and that's really fucked up. Thank you, Nana. Or Grandpa. I don't want to thank that bastard. Washington has a ton of taxes actually going for supportive healthcare and stuff. Just the real estate is high around the cities. Oh, I mean, I would never. That honestly, like seriously, my mom, she worked in Kirkland. I'm sure you know where that is if you're in the Washington area. She worked in Kirkland at a hospital for the past like 45 years. No shit. Same hospital. I was born there. It's wild. But we used to live in the Snohomish area, like Snohomish Monroe area, which is, it was arguably a little bit of a commute. It was like a 45-minute ish commute, hour commute for her to get to work. And then her and my dad actually bought a piece of property way the fuck out, like up north, closer to Bellingham than it is to Seattle. And she commuted 2 hours to and from work 5 days a week for the last like 5 years of her job, just because she knew she didn't want to retire anywhere near the city because the taxes and everything are so fucking bad. Like they would just get murdered. So she like sacrificed that shit. It was insane. I worked at the same hospital as her, and sometimes we would carpool, and it was literally 2 hours. And most of the time you were just sitting in traffic. It was insane. She actually told me that when COVID hit and like the shutdown happened, of course she worked at a hospital, which is like, necessary employees or whatever. So she didn't get sent home from work. But she said that her commute went from 2 hours to like 30 minutes, which is crazy to me. Oh, no shit. You have family in Seattle. Only been there once as a tiny child. I mostly remember chilly rain and we barely got to play. Oh, yeah. Well, the beaches in Seattle aren't really play on beaches. They're just like rocks. The beaches that you wanna go to are, like, a little bit north of Seattle, and they're still not, like, nice like, you're not gonna find, like, nice sandy-ass beaches for the most part. You gotta get down Southern Oregon, California to find nice sand. They're, tide pool beaches. So you gotta go when the tide is out, and then it'll just be, like, miles of rocks that look jagged and hells like a hellscape of scraping your knees, but you get into some nice aqua socks or some nice tennis shoes, you don't care about getting salty, and then you walk gingerly around the little tide pools, and what happens is all of the little colorful, more shallow, warm water creatures get trapped in these divots in the rock of salt water. And they're like starfish and little jellyfish and little octopuses and little sea urchins and all these fun, like it's like a microcosm, little ecosystem in itself, every little divot. You don't want to touch anything, but you get to kind of get this up close and personal look of what's normally too deep to see in the water. That's what the beaches are for in Washington, in my opinion. If you ever get to go to the Oregon coast, however, they do have sea lion caves. You literally take like an elevator down into the rock of a cliffside, and when you exit the elevator, it looks like thousands of enormous, like, I don't even know how much does a fucking sea lion weigh? They're just like enormous lumps of fat. There's the thunder. I know, guys, it's very scary. They're so fucking huge, and there's so many of them. They line the caves, and if one of them goes hurt, then the rest of them go hurt, hurt, and all start doing it at once. It's fucking wild. Why are we being like this today? I think we're getting hailed on. The hail sounds like knocks on the door and it's freaking him out. See him hiding? It is. It's huge. I can hear it. The hail is so fucking strong. You're okay, Bubba. You're okay, my little boy. It's just the sky is angry. The sky's just mad. Come here. Come here. It's okay. He's like, Mom, there's people knocking on the roof. It's okay, sweet boy. It's okay. Yeah. I know. It's the thunder now. There's the thunder. It's okay, big boy. Big good boy, you're okay. I can hear it. It really does sound like people knocking on the roof. It's a big hail this time. I kind of want to go see what size it is. Giggity, that's what she said. Ew! Oh, bud, are you okay? Are you scared? Did that scare you, my boy? Oh. This is the third day. Storms haven't bugged you till today. What's going on? He's a big, strong man. Me too. And that was the thing. Like, normally hail is really fun, but there was one year in Maryland. where, the hail literally was like golf balls, and it put holes in people's siding of their houses, in their roofs, through their cars. That was insane. That was I mean, literally, like, there were, like, I don't know what you call them, like, people that fix your house, a house fixer, contractors. Contractors were retiring off the amount of money they were making fixing houses after this hailstorm. It was fucking insane. Oh my god, no shit, nothing to getting 2 skylights broke out in the master bathroom at 2 a.m. Oh my god, I would have shit my pants. Oh, stop it. I just played a song and muted it because of the licking. I know, we're very nervous. I know, Bubba. I don't know why we're very scared today because this has been happening every day, but here we are. Aw, bud. My boy. It's okay. It's just frozen stuff from the air. There's no people on the roof, I promise. I can't because it's owned by HBO and I'll fucking get sued the pants off me. But I love Flight of the Conchords. I can listen to the music because it's, blocked. But anything that's like Disney or HBO, I've known streamers. Oh my, no, it's totally cool. We can listen to it. I love Flight of the Conchords. Like fucking Jermaine. He's done so much since this that I am obsessed with. He's so goddamn talented. It's just the image of it. I've known some streamers that literally Disney has actually tried to sue them, and they're not that big. Like it wasn't like watching Ko get sued by Disney. You know what I'm saying? It was insane. I just got the fear of God put in me. I don't have any money to even do most things, let alone be sued. So I just play it safe. But the song's funny. I love Flight of Conchords. They're fucking hilarious. This was your intro? Oh my god, I think my intro was "There's too many dicks on the dance floor." I think that was the one with was it Alicia Silverstone or something in the video? Fuck, my brain is farting. I think that was my first exposure, and then, of course, I watched it all and was like, "Oh, this is fantastic and hilarious and so weird." Oh, I hate when my dogs are scared. You ever notice when dogs are scared, they pant? Bubba. It's just a storm. It's real loud, though. Part-time model is really funny. Yes, that's a good one. Yep. Is this Bowie's in space? And isn't there one that's just Spaceman? Or am I making that up and this is part of the same one? They sweatin'. I hate when they do that. You're okay, Bubba. It's just a storm. Do your dogs ever feel like smell sweaty when they're anxious? I feel like my dogs have like a stress smell. Like their breath gets a different smell to it when they're like stressed versus just panting. Okay, Bubba. I know it's really loud. I know. You can lick my arm if it makes you feel better, bud. Did you watch the documentary about David Bowie that came out recently, by the way? I got through most of it. I fell asleep. I wasn't a huge David Bowie fan. Like a lot of his shit came out way before I was ever born and I just wasn't exposed to it by my parents. But it was super fucking interesting. There was so much about his life I just didn't know at all. I know. I mean seriously, I think I watched Flight of the Conchords like my freshman year of college. That's how long it's been for me too. I think. Guys, I think I might cut it like 20 minutes early because my dogs, I feel like I need to go give them some snuggles and attention. I hate this. It's only like 15 minutes. I'd let him go outside, but it's literally a hellscape of rain and hail outside. It's so bad. Dude, Tamatoa's like song is literally one of the best songs in the entire movie. That song makes up for that "You're Welcome" bullshit that they had The Rock sing. That song is so bad. I love that movie too. Momoa. Moana is such a good movie. God damn that song. Bowie was an insightful dude. Even yes. That's what I mean. Like I guess I'd only known his music and we all knew he got married to that one model and all this and like some of the more absurd things he did for the like in terms of how he looked. But I never had seen those older interviews of him and he was so damn like insightful. Yeah. I don't know how else to put it. That's a really good word for it, David. He was very like philosophical in his thoughts and his principles and what he applied to his life and stuff like that. And he was very like thoughtful and eloquent in how he said things. I feel like, he wasn't like your average just like go on a media tour to get, whatever for whatever. Yes, you need to lick my ear. Yeah. Oh, that's a weird feeling. Don't do that. Thank you though. Bubba, are you just scared? I'm sorry. I love you. It's just a storm. If our yard wasn't mud, I'd take you out there because I know you know what a storm is. But I know that thunder. This is the third day in a row. Maybe we're freaking out. Maybe that's what's going on. I love you. Okay. All right. Let's find someone cool to raid. And I'm gonna take my dogs out into the storm. I'm gonna take them out and at least let them see what the fuck is going on out there. Because Lilith's panting and kind of hurling, acting like she's gonna hurl on my floor. And we're not going anywhere. It's fine. I'm not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. I'm actually sacrificing 15 minutes for you. You should say thank you. Be cute for them. Or just crawl up on me further. That works too, my precious little bean. My poor smart poodles. Yeah, he's gonna have to deal with it. I'm cheersing. It's happening. I mean, they're not afraid they love the rain. I think it's because they're not outside and they don't see what's happening. It's just like, it does sound like people knocking on my roof. I get it. I get it. But you're usually not scared of this shit, so you're kind of a little dork when it comes to this, huh? He's so sweet. There you go, boy. Good boy. I know. It's weird to not. I don't think of them as babies because they're like 3 years old, but that's technically still a baby. I mean, they're kind of still puppies. They don't have that chill yet in them. They still got that excite. Donna, I love when you're here. You give me the soul and the energy. You all do. Now pass on the calm to my pups. My poor panting little fucking wolf over here. They're never our babe. They're never not our babies. 100% agreed. 100%. Normally, though, they're not really affected. Like, literally, Zoe was just asking yesterday if the storms bug them because they are violently loud. And I was saying they don't. Like, the past 2 days, the dogs haven't really been affected. But today, maybe it was the hail. That's new. It does sound creepy on the roof, huh? It's happening again. It's okay, bud. It's okay. It's okay, my bubba. It's just some frozen rain. It's okay. It's okay, bud. It's just frozen rain. It's okay. He's he like looks at me like, "Bob, I don't know. I don't know about that, Bob. Scary shit. Cheers. Don't go anywhere, Bob. I'm not going anywhere, bud. You're so precious and confusing. You're just a good boy. Just a good boy. I'm not going anywhere. He is like not okay. You're fine. We'll go look at it together, okay? Don't forget to take your joy.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy And I guarantee your day will go as smooth as
It's
velvet.
importante. Make sure to hydrate. Oh, Bubba. Make sure to hydrate and comfort your dogs if fireworks and or storms scare them, because it's not fair to your dogs. They think the world is ending. They don't understand. Loud noises from the sky are scary. And our neighbors love both fireworks and Colorado loves weather. Always be nice to your puppers. Today was a very successful Faded Friday and that I am stoned out of my fucking gourd. So I'm going to put a rain jacket on and try to show my pups that outside is okay right now without getting struck by lightning. Oh, like, so it is really, really loud. Like, I get it. Excuse me. Oh my God, I was literally I was trying to think, like, we rated Dan last time. Let's see. KPP. Katie. KPP is one of them Katies. Actually, this is perfect because we were talking about earlier how Katies are pretty dope. I've not to flex, but I've literally never met a Katie that wasn't just like chill as hell. KPP is an awesome streamer who I have gotten the pleasure multiple times to RP with. If you don't know KPP, I strongly advise you hang into the raid and go say hi. She is the tits. I'm gonna comfort my scared poodles. Be good to your puppos if they're scared of weather or fireworks. Seriously, they don't know what's happening. The world is ending, and that is so scary. I love you. I will see you tomorrow morning. Be good. Make a cupcake.